signals whisper, truth got buried deep. Shadows on the wall, lies tangled in my sleep. Chasing halos that they ain't never been gold. Fingers to the flame, the heat made me bold. Burn it down, leave no trace. Oh, ashes tell the story of a brand new phase. Oh, peel it back, raw and wild, no disguise. Oh, walk through the fire, see the soul in my eyes. Hey. Echoes in the jungle, thunder in the air. Mass crack, crumble, reveal upon illusions. Die lonely when you're standing alone. 4 and 7 hum, clears a fog the haze. 6, 3, 9 pulls love from a smoky maze. 7, 1 whispers, truth don't play. The past been lit, I ain't turning away. Burn it down, leave no trace. Oh, ashes tell the story of a brand new phase. Oh, peel it back, raw and wild, no disguise. Oh, walk through the fire, see the soul in my eyes. Scars don't lie, they tell where it was. Truth's a beast, but it earns your trust. Step by step, through the ashes I crawl. Burn illusion, I see it all.
Echoes of a star long gone, whispers through the velvet dawn. 1,000 lifetimes in one breath. Silver threads through cosmic haze, dancing in eternity's gaze. Every note a truth untold. My
And we are live. Good morning. Good morning. It is a Frequency Friday. How are you guys all doing? Let's let's take a moment and pause and say thank you. Welcome. Looks like a couple of you guys are already in the chat there. The queue is open. You know, today's random. It's not a random day. It's a Frequency Friday. I actually have taken some pause here. I'm actually really happy to do these Frequency Fridays because I really do believe the frequency doesn't get lost. Oh, excuse me. I don't believe it gets lost. I do believe the universe has been tapping us on the shoulder for a long time, for a while. And we see it through the synchronicities, the repeated thoughts, the people coming in and out and going and coming up and downs and the inside outs. It's that feeling in your chest, the stuff we can't quite explain. I've been doing a lot of deep dive, deep reads. And today we're going to really tune in. We're not going to predict. We're not gonna give into the fear. We're not gonna give into that fantasy. We're gonna give into the alignment, and we're gonna open up some readings. We're gonna really read for you. We'll get decks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you haven't been here before, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Think about subscribe. Become a member. I'll be back on Monday nights for Members Only Monday. I have some new content out actually for you guys. Teaching content, Cosmic Codex, Beyond the Veil, brand new content I actually just put out recently. And I always have teaching content. I have, I think, 4 teaching series already on just teaching tarot, teaching every little bit and piece of the tarot cards. I was telling some friends the other day, and I went out to eat, and I said to the waitress, because she looked at me, I had my travel deck, and she's looking at me, and she's like, she goes, "Would you read me?" I said, "I absolutely would." I said, "Oh my God." So I read her, and when I was done, she was crying, and so she had the most joyful reading. And she's like, "Can I just tell you?" She's like, "I came in here," she said, "I had the worst day." She said, I was crashing out, is basically the word she said. And I was like, "What?" And so we were talking. It was just me and a couple of people, and we were talking, and I'm like, "Wow." And we chatted for a while, and I read her, and she said, it was the most accurate reading she's had in a long time, in the longest time, really, because she's like, "I haven't had this done, but she's like, I predicted her divorce, the kids, everything, right down to the fact that the ex was like, "I want to get back together." He literally said it to her the day before, and I'm like, "Don't," I said, "Whoever this person is, don't go back." And she's like, it was so cool to have that moment, because I'm so used to it, to reading you here live. And I was talking to BLT, and I said that because that's the thing I love, when I can read you guys on CosmicBoogeyman.com. I actually read you on Zoom. I can hear you. We talk, we chat, I read. It's so cool. We actually get that moment of discussion. You say, "Oh no, that's probably my niece," and the things you want to say to me. And the reason I turn chat off is not because I don't care, not because I don't want to listen to you. It's because I'm just taking a breath. I'm taking a pause. And if you're in the chat and you're ready, hit the join button. I'm going to be reading questions from the universe, because this is the universe's day. This is the day we give the universe a chance to say back to us, say, "Hey, thank you for the energy you give us. Thank you for the messages you give us." But we read from the universe, and then we read for you. Read for the universe, read for you. One for the universe, one for you. And I welcome you all. I really do. I welcome you all to be here. I welcome you to keep coming back. I see you guys keep coming back. And if you're looking for anything else, let me know. There's tons of content on this channel. There's the teaching shorts, the soulful insight messages that I give every day. But I'm looking for you guys to become the best versions of yourself. That's all this really comes down to. If you're looking for anything else, let me know. I would really appreciate you guys to hang out here and grow. Let's keep going. Let's move on. Let's open up these readings and get something good out of this. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Tanvia, what is wrong with Streamlab? What are we talking about? Streamlabs. Let's see here. Tanvia, you're already in there. You're already in there. I don't know what's going on here. You're already in there. Let's see. Streamlabs, I love it. It works. It does work. What's not working? What's not working? We good? We all good? Yes? No? Maybe so? Let me know. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah. So who I have in the queue currently, I have Fairy Tale, Tanvia, Unshuman. Hen, just call me Hen. All right, so what I like to do on the Frequency Friday is I always open up with a question from the universe. I always open up with that first question from the universe. Give the question, the universe gets the first question. And these are the things I think about when I'm not with you guys, when I'm not here. And we try to give the universe, and this is still for you. This is still your question. This is a collective question, really. This is still your question. It's just not your question. And the question that because I obviously get these messages and signs all the time from the guides, like the in-between, as I call it, as I'm falling asleep and before I hit sleep, there's this small space of time, like 10 to 15 seconds. I get these brief messages. It's really fascinating. And I call it the in-between. That in-between, the liminal space, that place, that part, I get the most profound messages. But let's take a look here. Let's dial in. Let's read the first question from the universe. Let's go with something super easy. Like, who am I when no one's watching? What was that? Is that the question? Yeah, who am I when no one's watching? It's like really your true identity, your true face. It's like, who are you when the mask comes off? When you have no masks on, behind the closed doors, and you're truly you. You are truly you. You're not performing for anybody. Who are you when the performance is done and you're done performing? Who are you when you're the rawest version of yourself, most vulnerable version of yourself? Scary, right? It's really scary. All right, let's do this. Let's pull. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna pull from my deck. Universe first. Let's take a look here, guys. True face. What is that true face? What does that look like? Ooh, wow, the cards are already jumping. Easy there. Easy. So easy. All right, here we go. First card out. Jumps already. What's that mask? What's the mask you've mistaken for your true face kind of feeling, right? That's the kind of feeling. That's the reading. That's this reading. What is the mask you have mistaken for your true face? Look at this. Messenger from higher self. This comes in conduit energy. This is logic. We have logic, conduit, and then we have the foundation. We have the emotions. We have the chakras. We have the here and now. This is the Page of Wands. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's a messenger. It's a messenger of page, messenger of fire. It's a passionate messenger. It's the wants to say something, having to say something. It's the connection that's hard to deny. It's the emotional message. What? Lord, I'm like, good golly, you guys see that card jump? What in the Lord? What is up with the shine today? Let me see if I can fix this for you guys. That works. Let's see if that works. What's that shine though? It's crazy. That world card is really bright. Like, really. All right, here we go. World card energy, angelic world card. That's completion, world completion. Logically, nothing stops you from getting to where that is. When you're wearing that mask, and you take the mask off, you have goals, you have missions. You say, I know I will do this, this, and this. That's the truth. There's the undeniable truth. Two of Swords, Libra energy, Libra justice energy. It's the decision maker. It's the here and now. Do I do this or this? Logically go this way, spiritually go this way. The blindfolds on, not looking to see, not wanting to see. Living in regret. That's the messenger saying, hey, messages. There's regret comes around this. There's also a part of yourself that you're afraid to become something, right? When you wear the masks, you don't want to be exposed, vulnerable. I feel like there's a part of you, this childhood, there's a vulnerability because we see this. You can see the vulnerability right here and here. The vulnerability is real. Temperance energy coming in with the Sag patience. It's really that whole Temperance Sagittarius season. It's the fire. Like I said, I was talking about the Aries, Leo, Sag here. That's harmony, following the fire in your belly. Wow. We're letting go of the swords. The blindfold comes off. The blindfold's there. The blindfold comes off. Look at the dual blindfold here. The universe is not hiding. Like, it's really that mask. We're talking about that true face, right? When no one's watching and the mask comes off, you have learned so much. The mask comes off and you're vulnerable. Your hands still feel tied. You're scared. You're worried. Anxiety sets in. But what does that do? The ties that bind you, they're not there forever. Like, this blindfold comes off. These binds come off. But you're still who you are. Curiosity Kid comes in with the Tea-Stained Tarot gyroscope underneath it all. It's being curious, following that path. It's curiosity. It's emotional curiosity. But what if? How come? It's messaging someone. It's think about when you get into relationships, why you start texting, why you start messaging, why you start sending the snap, why you start sending those detailed messages to people, why you start getting into the long conversation. Why do you do that? There's so many things you want to uncover, so many things you want to figure out, the wisdom that comes along with that past regret, the past worry, the past anxiety. This emotion lets you get into that depth of this. This is the logic. This is the foundation. Here we go. Temperance card. Look at this again. Sag, heartbreak. So we're getting into this heartbreak energy. We're getting into this, like, heartbreak is what drives us. Heartbreak is what worries us. Heartbreak comes from work, jobs, children. We get into heartbreak constantly. And that's what puts those masks on mostly. Right? Think about jobs. We leave, we go do things. We get into these places where we're in this heartbreak. We're in this wonderful heartbreak. And this is why these foil cards come up with the angels hand these cards to us and say, hey, heartbreak is a life lesson. You learn heartbreak early on in childhood, right? Disappointment. And there's disappointment, and then there's letdown. And then there's heartbreak of the grandest scale. Think about when you had your first love. You're the one. Like, you were put on this earth. You're carrying your wand. You were put on this earth to do something. That's the undeniable truth. That's the part of this. That's the fact that remains. That's the part of us that we can never let go. There's part of our identity that we cling to. But there's parts of us that we have expired from and let go of, and we let go of partners we just move on from. Those parts of us that we have let go and we moved on from. But there's pieces of those scripts that are still written into our existence. And with that Curiosity Kid, this is the one thing, the gyroscope, our emotions, that sets us apart. If I scrap this entire reading, higher self comes in, says there's something, there's a difference, and the difference maker. You're the difference maker. You change. You have changed. This change has set you apart. What would remain for you if all of these achievements disappeared? What would remain if the masks fell off? What would remain if you kind of let go of all that pain and let go of all of that childhood hurt? What would remain left? The angelic energies here. There's two angels showing up immediately. Universe says, thank you for reading. Thank you for opening up. Thank you for taking this time to hang out with us. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button, that like button, and taking time to hang out with us on Frequency Friday. Opening up this reading. You, I, us, all of us have to wear the mask, right? We all wear the masks for different reasons. We all want to say, no, I don't. Do I live in truth? I absolutely do. Do I wear a mask? I absolutely do. Do I go to school as a teacher? Yes. I go as Mr. Cosmic, right? And that's why you see me talk about Mr. Cosmic all the time. And then there's Cosmic, your buddy, Cosmic. Hey, how are you? Like, hey, you want to read? And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to pick from the queue, go 3-card random, and just kind of just fire off some cards, get you out of here, get you in, get you back to work. You want to hang out? You're more than welcome. We're going to get the readings going. We're going to get you back to what you need to do. I thank you for being here, but this is the truth. This is harmony. We're in this kind of injunction. We're in this process. We're in this wonderful place of what do I do? Maybe a refusal, maybe there's misinterpretation, maybe there's a worry or illusion of participation in something else. Could be. But the reality of this is that the universe is saying the angels are part of this process. I'm going to pick from the queue now. I'm going to get you guys in here and get you guys in here random. The donations are open. You don't have to donate. And if you're looking for free-ish readings, Wednesday is the best day, or Saturday mornings. And I should be back. I should be here. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. But I might be, like I said, I've been trying to take some time off only because I've been reading so much. I know you guys have been seeing that. I've been reading a lot more than normal. So I might not be here tomorrow morning because I've been reading every day. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep reading and keep pushing forward. Who is here? Let's see. Check the chat. Who's live in chat? We got Christine donated already. Look at Christine. jump in the line. You have a bird's eye view. It feels like when I try to document and show evidence of what the elderly perp is doing, it's used against me to the point it looks like I am out of line. Truth. I can try to pull on this. I can tell you, Christine, I can try to pull on this. I can't. So I can try to pull on this. I can tell you every time I pulled on this, and I'll tell you otherwise. Every time I pulled on this, you're in the right. But you can't over push it. You can't push this. That's the thing, Christine. I can definitely pull on this again. So we'll grab decks 1 and 4 for you, and we'll read. But I cannot tell you otherwise. So you just want. I think you're trying to document, and you do this, and you just keep documenting. But if you're harassing the person, yes, you are in the wrong. You are in the wrong. If you're harassing someone, and even though they're doing something wrong, because one, you're not law enforcement, you're not the lawyers, the police, you're not the judge, the jury, the executioner. Like, you don't have the right to go trade. You don't have that permission. You can only get evidence, document, put it, and that's what it is. So if you're going to keep doing this, that's what this is. There is going to be, I can tell you, New Earth, like what we're heading in. You don't think these Epstein files are going to change the way we look at how we handle things going forward? You're absolutely mistaken. You are goddamn wrong. Like, you are absolutely wrong. If you don't think the way we're going to handle society is going to go differently, it's going to change it's going to revolutionize the way we exist for the rest of our lives. The fact of what you see in those documents, don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. First off, don't ignore the documents. Blow that stuff wide open. Don't shut it down. Open it up. Pay attention to everything that you're hearing, and shut down the noise. But I will tell you this. Don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution, Christine. And let's read for you. Let's get in here. Let's be very honest with you and read for you. Here we go. Let's take a look. All right, so I'll read for Christine. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and forth. I'll read from the universe, read for you guys. I'm gonna try 3, try to get a couple of you guys in and out of here. So I did this on Wednesday. It was amazing. It was really cool reading 3 cards. It's hard for me. It's really hard for me. Reading 3 cards is so tough. Not that I can't read it, not that I can't interpret it, it's because I'm so nosy. I'm really a nosy person. I'm like, tell me more. And I just keep reading. And you can hear the excitement as I get in there. I'm like, wow. And that's the fun of this. I'm trying to read 3 to get you guys in and out. Let's keep going. It's no, you're not next. It's Christine donated. So Christine jumped in. It's not first in. It's not. I try to do it like that, but can't always count on that. Unfortunately, this is actually for Christine. Yeah, and so that's the only thing that changes this. Yeah. I do remember that. I actually, when Brett Nusk and I first were doing this a couple years ago, I was like, hey, I'd read everybody. Like, I would start to finish, go live, I would read everybody. It was so fun. I actually enjoyed it so much. All right, here we go. We have the worry, the anxiety, emotions. I can tell that you're worried. You're actually in your head, Christine. That's clearly obvious. This is move on. This is the law enforcement. This is, you have to walk away. You have to know when to get your information. You have so much information. The swords. One sword is information, just so you know. That's law enforcement. You have the answer. You already know the answer. You just want resolution. You're like, I got the answer, but now I want you to now do it. Now do it. Now fix it. Like, and that's what it is, Christine. The universe won't just fix it for you. It's not just going to answer it for you. Yeah. Here we go. Look at this. Like, look at the aces. You are holding the aces. You're holding 2 aces. An angelic ace at the base root of your emotions, at the foundation of your emotions, at the very, very foundation of your emotions. Here you have this going back, the money, the power, whatever this is. And I know it comes down to money because money is here. We have pentacle, pentacle, pentacle. The money will come back to you. Let go of that worry. Let go of the you're going to lose the money. Let go of that worry. The money's going to go away. Let go of that thought, Christine. Don't worry about that. Justice is coming in. This is Libra justice energy. The swords. We have Gemini lovers. We have Aquarius. Like, we have the signs. This is the nurturing. Let the cup go. You're letting your feelings get in instead of letting logic. You're letting your feelings override the situation. Are you going with feelings or are you going with logic? disconnect for a minute, let the feelings aside, and leave that leave that part separate from this situation, and watch what happens, Christine. Because yes, you know what, you are in the wrong here. You absolutely are in the wrong. It's telling you to leave this alone. Like, turn your back on it, let this just happen. Look at justice energy, because they can use it against you. If you're harassing, they can file a complaint saying, hey, this person's harassing me, even if they're doing something wrong. Think about when people break into people's houses, break their leg in that other person's house, and then sue that person. You're right? It sounds so bananas. I'm not wrong. Look it up. I've seen it happen. Or someone breaks into someone else's house, and like there's something, like, even if they have a permit to carry, and they end up having to fire a firearm on them, and they bang, they sue them. It's like, are you kidding me? It's crazy. The world is so crazy, Christine. That's what I'm telling you. It's not fair, but the laws are the laws, and that's what this is. So it's gonna protect them as much as it's gonna protect your I think it's your dad. But there's no emperor here. It's, you have a choice to make. Going 40, I don't know why it says 40. Going forward, I don't know if 40 means something to you. Going forward, it's the study or love. It's that Page of Cups. It's that Pisces energy. It's that deep understanding, the moon, the 8, 9, 10 of Cups hidden underneath this. It's that Cups energy that's coming in that we can't see. It's this Cups energy that you end up with. It's the better placement. It's, you're going to be in a better place. You know it. It's, if you're harassing someone, if you're basically just stalking them and trying to figure stuff out, and that's your only goal in life, is to track them down and to find out, that's harassment. If I'm sitting outside your work or following you all day long, that's harassment. We have to be careful. We really, really have to be careful with this. That's the worry with this, because if you're going to just get involved with this, and there's the Cups. I literally was just talking about the 8, 9, 10 of Cups. If you're going to get into that, that's going to derail what the universe is doing, because there is a balance to this. There's helping, and then there's hurting. And I want you to be very careful with this. Yeah. Look at the aces. You're holding the aces. I don't know how much better to tell you. I told you ahead of this. Like, I'm telling you, you're in control, but you're losing control of yourself by doing all of this extra. You're just saying, well, I'm going to get as much as I can. I'm going to get 110% information. It's like, you don't have to. They're already caught, but you don't see, you want them to do something. The justice system is very overloaded right now. Unfortunately or fortunately, whatever you want to look at, however you want to look at the immigration situation, right? That alone just adds pressure. Think about all of the other problems that we have in the justice system. That adds pressure. Right? All of the problems that we have. And that's all it's telling you to do. Look, it's not a bad thing. Look at, like, I know what I'm talking about. It's not a tower moment. It's literally the universe saying, slow the F down, bro. Like, what are you doing? Easy. Like, you're going to cause a tower moment. You want the police to come and, like, talk to you and say, hey, you have a restraining order against you. What are you doing? And then you're really screwed. Justice energy, Libra, justice energy. It's that Queen of Swords justice. I talk about this all the time. I told you, I saw it right here. Christine, you're in the right until you're not. And the universe is telling you everything's going to work out. I can guarantee you they get in trouble. They're on the worry. The only reason they're coming at you now is because they're in defense. So back away. Say, hey, whatever. You know you have them. I told you last time. You have them against the wall. They're worried. They have no other options. So you're like, good. I want to keep pushing. I want to push. No. Just back away. Let the police, because you want them to mess up. You want to end this tonight. You know? Get the posse together. We ride at midnight. No, like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Look at Hierophant energy. See how it fell at the angle? It wants to pull one more card here for you. It's trying to tell you, look, you hold the cosmic keys. This is the pillars of justice. This is the Hierophant life lesson. This is the justice card of the universe. You understand how that works? You see what I'm doing? I don't know the cards. I'm mid-deck pulling. I welcome you guys. I hold the cards on camera so you can come back and rewatch it. Look, this is the divine blueprint that answers the sense of what we're getting into. This is like two parts of the same coin. Solar output in your soul. Like, this is the inner, the outer. You have to match what you're doing here. The universe is like, you're doing great until you're not. So you have the pillars. You have the pillars. You have this You have the justice, you have the sword, you have the Libra justice energy, then you have the cosmic keys. This is a life lesson. It's not about this life. Do you understand? I'm going to pause you and ask you, do you understand it's not about this lifetime? It's a life lesson that goes beyond your life. When you're past and you're on and you're living 7 lifetimes from now, you're gonna be like, I remember when I lived that one life and I was talking to Cosmic, right? And I'm telling you, I see it. Take a deep breath, find a book, get out of your head, go get a massage, whatever you need to do, you do that. But I'm telling you, you're gonna get in trouble. If you keep pushing, you're gonna get in trouble. The justice it's kind of like it's pressuring you to kind of slow down. And I know it's hard. And I know you'd rather me say something different. Like, they get in trouble, it works out. And that's not what happens, because you can't. And I tell people all the time, because what we really look at tarot, we look at tarot as like this fortune machine. And most of you, at least most of my Cosmic Collective, they realize that this is a symbolic map of the consciousness. This is a scientific mapping. When I tell you guys, hey, this is the emotions, this is your chakras, I condensed it down to crown, heart, and root. This is the here and now, the 3D. This is how you see yourself. This is the outcome. This is underneath it all. But when I put it all together, I start mapping it. Each one of these 4 new cornerstones come in and saying, hey, after that happens, what happens? Then Topper comes in and says, okay, then what happens? This is the forward looking. I can go back, I go in the past, and sometimes you'll say, hey, recent past. Look at money's gone. Angelically, the money was taken. It was kind of stolen. And it sounds really negative, but it was a test. Do you need the money? Do we need the money? And I need the money. No, you don't. Money's a goddamn construct. Like, do you think the first humans that were put on this earth, and I'm talking not the Neanderthals, I'm talking the first humans, the ones who said, I am human. Money is a creation of the human experience, right? Instead of the barter system, I give you 5 bales of wheat, you give me a, what? I don't even know, pail of sausage. I don't even know. The reality of this is money has become the prize here, and that's what you're focusing on, because they're taking advantage of the money. But the reality is it's unfair. The universe is telling you you're focused on the money, and it's really a karmic justice situation. Think about that. The guides are on your side until you're the one being the problem. And you can be the problem. You can actually be the problem. And it's hard to hear that. It's hard to see that. But you have to find something else to do. You've actually done the work. That's the best part of this. You have done all that work. So when you have done that work, it gives you at least a piece of solitude, a piece of pause. So what I'll do is I'm gonna give you 1 card for checkout, because what I want to do is I just want to see what I get here. This is Sag energy, Knight of Wands. This is November, December. This is the divine blueprint. This is when it's written. This is the future. This would be the heart chakra. You want to know when, and it might be November, December of this year. That's when it finally, everything exposes, everything happens. Past life, that's when this happens. It's destined for the blueprint. It's saying, hey, that's when this actually goes down. It's not because of you. It's not because you did anything wrong. It's actually because you're doing everything right. But then you can do things. You can over-engineer a fix, as I tell the kids at school. You can over-engineer. So slow down. Just slow down. You're absolutely on the right path. I do promise you this. Let me go back to the live chat for a second here. All right, here we go. All right, guys, welcome you for being here. Welcome for taking your time. Let's grab another person from the queue. Let's keep going. And I'll be on here for a little while. I'll be on here for a couple hours. And I'm just grabbing random. Let's see. Fairy Tale, Tanvia. Let's see. A couple of you guys have deck 4 in here, which is interesting. Deck 4. There's 4 of you. 4 of you. Yeah, there's 4 of you. It's so crazy. There's 11 of you in the queue. All right, let's grab 2 of you. And what we'll do is go random. Alex and Fairy Tale. Alex Ramirez, message from the universe, please. And Fairy Tale, current thoughts and energy of Amir. May he offer some May he offer some love promise. I think that's what I'm getting here. So I'm gonna pull 3. I wouldn't sweat it, Hen. I wouldn't sweat it. We all know. Literally, you just said hi. You just said hi to Snea. That's all you said. Like, it's the craziest thing. Like, it's literally this. I'm gonna do this. I'll do this just so it won't post it. Like, this is what you did. Like, you did that, and it blocked it. Nope. I saw it. Don't say hi to anybody. Like, that's kind of what it is. I'm literally just copy and pasting the message. Streamlabs is bad. What's going on with Streamlabs? What is going on? What are you guys hating? Oh, the messages. I see Hen. Yeah, just literally just called me Hen. Is said hi Diamond and got blocked. Weird. I don't see anything wrong with your account. I can put user in timeout. I can hide the user. I can add you as a moderator. All right, let's get going here. I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't know what it is. It's just it is weird. All right. Who's up first, Alex or Fairy Tale? Who's here? Ready? Roll the dice. The imaginary dice. Actually, I'll get a sip of iced tea. Alex.
The crown she wears is quiet, but it's centuries old.
See, I do see some people in here. I see the people. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe Streamlabs is weird. Streamlabs is spicy today, Sam. It is spicy. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's grab one more, and then if that person's not available, then I'll go to the questions from the universe. All right, here we go. I'll tell you. Well, let's do this. Tanvia, you were in here early. You've been waiting a half hour. I'll grab you first because you've been waiting, and I know you're right here, and I know you're very patient. And you were like one of the first ones in. All right, Tanvia, here we go. Your question was, Spirit Team Guidance, decks 1 and 4. See? Yeah, see? Exactly. There are people here. I think people might be at work, might be doing stuff, so... but there's definitely people in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Do not forget to hit that like button. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I've actually found this out. You thank Brenduska for this, because Brenduska is the work wife and said, was like, hey, 3 cards. And I said no. And I have to revert to the fact that I think Brenduska was a little right. Yeah. All right, Theory, drive safe. Drive very safe. All right, Tanvia, let's do this. Decks 1 and 4. I'll pull 3 cards, and what this is, all this is, don't feel like you're getting robbed. If you want more, $10 donation will just get you back in, get you read. But I'm just going to, or you can continue your reading for a $10 donation. I'm just giving you at least that conduit, that what's coming in, your heart chakra, and the upcoming. That's all it is. I'm giving you those core 3 cards, the conduit, from left to right. It's coming in, heart, and what's coming up. So, say 2 cards, and I'll take these 2 cards for you because it's Wheel of Fortune, it's getting to work, it's angelic work, it's spiritual work, it's not normal work, it's spiritual work. It comes down from the heavens. It's this, it's the solar output from the heavens. It's this, it's saying, hey, you have to do the work. It's this, you have luck coming in your life. Spirit Team says there's good fortune coming in. Do you know that? It's not here. It's being delivered. Think of it like a tracking number. Do you understand? There's a tracking number, Tanvia. There's a tracking number coming in. And the tracking number 8 comes in. 8's significant. 8 could be the universe. It could be 8 over 8 because we have 8 here. We have 8 here. That's infinity over infinity. You're going to have 4 choices coming up, 4 spiritual choices, 4 things. You're going to see more synchronicities, more alignments. Things are going to make more sense to you. You're going to feel better. As much as we get into those places where you just want to curl up in a ball and just watch movies all day, this is going to be the other side. Look at the spiritual justice, the Aquarian, the truth seeker. This is the star card. This is your star seed energy coming through saying, hey, I'm here, but I'm not here yet. This is your internal guidance, your compass locking in, saying you're heading into bigger, better places. You already know what you know. There's 2 things that are going to be very prominently coming in here. By January of 27, like that kind of feeling. That's what it is. You're basically aiming for a 1-year punch out. You're saying, hey, 1 year from now, I am this, this, and this. Aiming for 2 out of 3. But you're aiming for 3 things, and you're saying them out loud. You're starting to manifest them. You're telling people around you, hey, like I will tell you guys, by January of 27, I will have 250,000 subscribers. You guys know it. I know it. Like, it's happening. It's that kind of mentality. That is what you lean into, Tanvia. You lean into the fact that you know because you feel it. It's not because you're bold and mouthy, but you know by that time you'll have it, right? And I was telling my friends, I'm like, that's my moment. I say I have 250,000 subscribers. I can say I have 250,000 subscribers. By January, that's a really wonderful thing. It's not a flex. It's an us. Like, we have created that. This is, you have 2 things coming in. You have 2 things that matter. And you can be wealth, it could be money, it could be love. But nothing's out of the realm of possibility for me. Look at this. Look at this. You're learning so much, and just like this is the divine blueprint. The outcome is you've learned so much, and the you can't see how locked in you are. Like, and when I say locked in, I mean like you are your own limitation. And this is one of the most beautiful ways to look at this. You are your own problem. Yeah. I'm going to point this out to you guys just so you're aware. You guys see what that number is? 8. It's the infinity. It's the universe saying, hey, I've been trying to reach you. Hello, are you there? Are you there? Like, this is the universe saying, I'm trying to reach you. And you're like, yeah, I know, I'm busy. And the universe and you are trying to get some rhythm going, but that happens. By 27, that's awesome. You get this mid-year check-in. I can tell you by June it happens. The 8 of Swords really gives you that end of May, beginning of June check-in. You're going to have a couple of these things. You have so much more wisdom. But this is what I'm telling you. You're locked in. This is not about June or January of 27. This is about where you are in 2050, 2075. This is where you are in decades. Like, you're aiming way out. You're pulling the bow back, and you're not aiming down. You're aiming up. Like, you're going, I'm firing my trajectory way out. And that's what this is. You have so much knowledge that's hitting. It's happening. I want to do this one more card for you because I'm curious. Friends first. And you're following the path of friends. Like you just said, I think you said YouTube. 6 to 8, 6 to 8, 6 to 8. When I see the pumpkins, I see this right here. It reminds me 6 to 8, friends first. And this is the best way to look at the 3 of Cups. Friends first. My friend told me to tell you, right? 2 Cups is I told you. Hey, Tanvia, I want to talk to you. 3 of Cups, my friend told me to tell you, hi, right? My friend had told you to say hi. It's this. Yes, so that's what this is. You are absolutely on trajectory to hit something amazing. And whatever your mindset is, you're doing great. Soul Tribe energy. This is a wonderful card. This is basically a secondary pull for you. You haven't even found your soul tribe. As much as I haven't found mine. Like, we are finding our soul tribe. But you're not heading into the future as a warrior. You're heading into the future as someone who's completist. 3 cards in, 3 cards out. All right, Alex, Fairy Tale, you guys here? Make some noise. Make some noise. All right. Otherwise, I'm going to clear it. Give you guys a minute here. Thank you so much. Because we have people sitting here waiting. Make some noise in chat. Let me know you guys are in here hanging out, looking for a reading. Let me know you are waiting for a reading, looking for a message from the universe. There you go. Sam, Pooh, Fairy Tales here. Thank you. All right. Rona, still here. You should still be here. You should still be here, Rona. Where you going? Let me give you some love. Boo. All right. All right. Fairy Tale, thank you for being here. All right. Alex. No Alex Ramirez. All right, let's do this. Let's replace Alex. And then after these two, I'll move on to a universal message. All right, Cindy Griffin. Cynthia's in here too. Always happy. No, I know you guys got things going on, and I'll be honest. Hey, if I were you guys, I have so much going on. I don't know if I could hang in here. I'd be just bouncing back and forth. I'll be like watching, going to do something. This laundry, this dishes, this. You know what I'm saying? I would be doing so many other things, and that's one of the things I would be doing. Yeah, and so I was explaining that to. I was actually talking to my oldest because. My kids, they don't have any interest in the tarot. Like, they don't have any interest in this stuff. I just give them, I make them learn. I say, I'm going to teach you some knowledge. I'm going to imbue knowledge to you. But I told them, and they know all of that teaching stuff, all of the stuff I put out is for them. All of that content you see is also for them. I said, one day I'll be gone. And I was talking to them the other day, and they're in their 20s. And I said to them, I'll be gone. I said, then you can go and say, hey, I miss Dad, and listen to that. And I said, I'll teach you. And I said, that's the time you're going to learn. That's the time you'll pick up tarot and say, let me learn. How cool is that? All right, Ethereal. Peace. I'll see you later. Proud of you. You know that. All right, here we go. Fairy Tale. Let's take a look here. Give me 2 tarot decks. Let's see what I can get for you. And I think Cindy gave us, decks 3 and 4 if they're around. Mm-hmm. Three and 6. Right? All right, Cindy, you're up next. So I'm just trying to read 3. To get this quicker, faster, so you guys aren't hanging in here. There's some worrisome trouble. This is, like I said, this is the conduit. We're reading the middle section. Some of you could say past, present, future, same thing. But in my cosmic style of reading, I kind of tell you this is a little different because it also carries the emotions. It short throws back to that logic. So it's the worry. It's like overthinking. I can't overthink this. Getting in your head too much. That kind of feel. So when we're looking at this, when we're starting to dial into this, and we're looking at this fairy tale, and we're looking at this Amir. I think that's what his name was, right? Let me look. Yeah, Amir. Current thoughts and feelings of Amir. Will he offer love? This is the worry. Is if he doesn't, does that change you? If he doesn't offer you his complete, unconditional, undying love for you, and he doesn't say, I will love you forever, does that change who you are? No, but it makes you worry. It makes your soul worried. At your heart chakra, this is the most important reading. This is the upcoming. He is not going to just bow his knee to you and say, I love you. That's not because you're not enough. That's not because you haven't done anything. It's also, you have to understand this fairy tale. It's how he was raised culturally, how he was loved, how he was taught to love, how he watched others love. That's how he loves. It's not because you don't deserve that love. It's not because you won't be loved enough. It's not because he won't give you love. His style of love might be a little different. Look at this. You know what that is, don't you? Fairy tale, you know what this is, right? This is the oldest version of, look at how worn this card is. Like, it is so worn, it's starting to get dog-eared. Like, I refuse to cut my cards. It's like, I don't want to ruin them. I want to let them fray and dissolve as I read. Imagine me doing this for 5-10 years. Let the cards just become. And so what I've done, this is a love offer coming in. This is marriage, right? This is your heart chakra going forward. You offer so much love, but you can't let him take the hold. This would be emotions for you. That would be the here and now. But this is the reality. There is love. There is love between the two of you. Leave that alone. Don't push it. Don't try to make it. Just allow it to be. You understand that? Like, because you're going into judgment. You don't love me enough. You don't do this, and this enough for me. Who's the one left in pain and regret if you do that? Who's the one sitting there in worry? Who's the one sitting there in, it's you. It's going to be you. Because if a mirror doesn't come up to you and bring you flowers or love you or give you enough whatever focus, happiness, then that's you. That's always on you. Take the blindfold off. Mid-deck pull, same card, same position. Give me a break, right, universe? Huh? We love you. Look at that. Tea-stained tarot, gyroscope it. Take the blindfold off. What have they done for you? Name the things they've done for you. Make a list. Pros and cons. A mirror, why they're good, why they don't line up to you, right? Frequency work. Don't put it as, are you enough? That's not the question. That's not the question. You're absolutely enough. You're so lovable. I can tell you, you're so lovable. The angels in your reading. I gave you 3 cards and angels like, hey, by the way, I'm going to show up. You have divine presence. Okay? You're very intelligent. This is not because they don't care. It's because you are worried that they won't show you they care. That's the bigger difference. That's the bigger difference. Split the deck for a checkout. It's about the giving. It's about the investment. It's about them. They might be more invested in money, saying, hey, I want to make some money. I want to be so wealthy. And you're like, no, I just want you to love me. I want you to give me passion. I want you to show me past life love. And that's this kind of card jumping out at the end. It's that Sagittarius energy. Yeah, it's all good, but what's that do? How does that change? I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't change. It just becomes. You have to find each other's love languages. What's their I don't know. Is there a love language? Like, I don't know if there is. It's because you're the one offering love. I guess it's. This is me. I want to get so much more into this. I'm going to tell you this. They absolutely care for you. You care for them. You're worrying if they're going to show you enough care. That's the bigger worry. Like, it's not that. They do care for you. Yes. When I read these cards, like, and I get the major arcana, like, just so you guys all understand, and Cindy, you're up next here. It's like, this is the kind of thing, watch when I read Cindy, because those major arcana, those 22 major arcana cards, they're showing, they're like mirrors. They're mirrors of your psychological or spiritual development. Those major arcana cards, that's why you always hear me, devil in the details. The justice card, I'll say Libra justice. Like, I'll say justice 2, 3, 4. I'll say the justice, or I'll even say, trying to think of another, Cosmic Keys with the Hierophant card, right? It's your spiritual development. It's you unlocking spiritual level. It's the cosmic awakening. It's that part of yourself. The Strength card, right? It's self-explanatory. But it's that King of Wands energy. It's the boldness. It's the creative, the courage to be bold, to be strong enough to be bold. It's that part. You are definitely enough. But when we read these cards and we're going into it, it's not just one part of ourselves. It's multi-leveled. It's multi-passionate. It's multi-versions. All right, let's keep going here. I appreciate you. I think Cindy asked for decks 3 and 4. Ask higher self if my financial advice I got us found to be the best choice. Pretty simple question. It really is. All right, let's take a look. All right, Cindy. Let's get a song that's not as so it's actually called Holy Collapse. It's like kind of like about breakups and stuff. It's more than that, but it's all right, here we go. Let's make a really good song. Here we go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I was actually telling someone the other day, I said, I'll sometimes go 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. What about the pull? Get the spanking there, right? Get the good old spanking. How are you doing, Anna? How are you? Diamond Girl's here. What else we got in here? Alex, you missed your reading, my friend. You missed your reading. I called you twice. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely bounced. You bounced too long. I get a rejoin. You missed your reading. Sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. Yeah, you actually were in the queue for a couple times. Go back and rewatch it. I was literally looking for you. You're gonna stay. That's why you guys I tell you guys, you gotta stick around. Literally, it's like you have the chance. You guys have the chance. You can try to rejoin. I'll see what I can do, but yeah. All right, let's do this. Frequency Fridays, right? What am I talking about here?
I build my faith on shifting sands.
No, it's random. I think it even says random on the queue. I think it even talks about it. It says 3-card reads random. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's actually that's what makes this fascinating and fun, because anyone can get picked. Even if you just joined, that's what I'm telling you, rejoin, hang around. Because if you could literally, the universe, I have it set to random. The only thing I do is on Fridays, I do read once in a while. Like I'll probably read next year in a moment for the universe. I take a random question, because we do need those questions. We need the questions for everybody in the queue right now. Like there's a question that will come out, and I've stopped doing this, and I kind of feel bad that I stopped doing this. But we have these questions that we all kind of sit with. But Cindy, this is for you. Financial advice. Is it good? Is it bad? Best choice. 3 cards. What I'm pulling here is this. Basically, this is the golden position, the heart chakra. And this would be, or also the fulcrum, harmony, the strength. That's why it's so important. Then we have the outcome, which is equivalent to that 10 card, the last card on a Celtic cross. Mid-deck pull, first card out. You definitely were led down this path for a reason. Let's ask you this. How did you end up there, Cindy? How did you end up to go there? Like, everything happens for a reason. Cindy, you and I, we would agree, yes, right? Higher self says you are tapped into the higher self energy. You agree? This is an angelic completion card. So you have more choices from this. That financial advice, how did you end up there? You feel vulnerable because there's so much going on in the world right now. Heart chakra says it's definitely challenging you. It comes down from the universe. It rips through your reality, your fabric of reality. It's like saying, hey, invest everything in Bitcoin in 2010. No way, you're crazy, right? And the universe would have brought this in and saying, hey, do that. And you're like, what? And it's like, it's trying to redirect you. And most people give up on it because it's the peer pressure. It's that logic that doesn't make sense. It's the thing you can't see behind the curtain. It's that reality. The universe said, hey, I brought you to this knowledge. What are you doing? Like, why are you questioning it? You're letting logic override spirit. That's what's the difference here. 2 cards. It wants to give more. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to put these back. They're trying to give me 3, and I'm trying to keep to a simpler system. And this is like what I've been doing for a while, because you'll notice I automatically just pull cards. I don't, if they come out, and that's something a little different. I don't know if any other reader does this, but my hands, I just give them over. I say here, and I just give them to the universe. So I just see how nothing's coming out. It's sticking. Very interesting. It's kind of upset. Yeah, see, there it goes. Yeah, brand new start. Angelically, this is a brand new start. Lean into the universe is not trying to screw you. Lean into the fact that you're into this brand new start. Lean into this is a wonderful challenge. Lean into this. You don't have all the answers. Lean into you will never know everything. Lean into the fact that, hey, this could be a good investment. Why would this be a wrong investment? Why would this be a wrong chance? I tell people all the time, and this is not financial advice. I tell people, I say, hey, XRP, and it's gone down. And I will be very honest with you, it's gone down. But if you look at it, if you look at the company Ripple who owns XRP, who owns Bitcoin? Nobody. It's decentralized. Nobody owns it. Nobody's responsible. Bitcoin could drop to 0 and you lose everything. Ripple, the company who owns XRP, is basically becoming the world's backbone for the crypto financial structure. It's insane. Like, and people don't even want to pay attention to it. It's nuts. Like, if you look at the company Ripple, but people don't want to buy that because they all they see is the volatility that comes along with it. And I'm not giving you guys financial advice, but it's just a good way to kind of bring this back. It's that wild brand new start. It's we're heading into a whole new world. There's companies out there, right? If I said, hey, buy Ethereum after Bitcoin came out, people said, no. I said, why? Bitcoin's already out. What does anyone need with another one? Like, we're heading into a digital world. And I'm not saying buy like these weird coins, like Noggin coin or whatever, like all these weird ones that come out. I'm not saying that. I'm saying buy something that has purpose behind it, something that has people would want it for a reason. And whatever you're buying, whatever you're investing in, people want it for a reason. Financial advice should come with, why does someone else want this? I'm buying into this, but why are other people going to need this? And that's what the universe is saying. It's a very simple answer. Cindy, the universe brought you to this answer, brought you to this resolution, and you're questioning it. Look at that $1 million payday. I'm going to just give you guys a sense of what this is. This is not in your hands yet because you're questioning, am I worthy of this money? Am I worthy of this wealth? Am I worthy of this grand design of the universe giving you money? And you're saying, I don't know if I am. I don't know if I am. It might not be for me. And that's what the universe is like, really? I'm giving you information and you're choosing to walk. And you have to decipher the information from your own perspective, from your own lens. But it does look very clearly, as you see, the universe is trying to connect you. All right, my friends, queue is wide open. Do not forget to hit that like button. Please do me a huge favor. As always, I appreciate you guys. If you can do me a big favor, hit that like button. Share the channel with your friends, family, sister, cousin, mother, best friend, grandmother, uncle, whomever. Let people know I'm here. And like I say, share it with your enemies, and I will give them a very bad reading. I will promise you, give them the worst reading they've ever had. I will give them, like, trouble will befall you before nightfall. Whatever, I will just let them know. Stay away from the log cabin. They're like, what? I'm like, you know what I mean. All right, let's see what we got here. Crystal, how are you? Again, I want to know what the universe wants me to know. The reading from the day before yesterday was so good. I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate you, Cosmic. All right, let's take a look. Give me 2 tarot decks here, Crystal, and let's see what I can get for you. And so with the $20 donation, I'll just give you a bigger reading. And so for you and I, just being nosy, I kind of like this. I can pick. Ooh. Communication deck. 5 is alive. And I can tell you, Eterna, if you guys ever watch my Beyond the Veil, watch Beyond the Veil, and I always ask Eterna, and this last one I just did, because I just finished up, you can think, I think it was Earth Angel might have suggested this. Earth Angel's like, why don't you do one on the archetypes? Like indigo, children, rainbow children. I just did a whole thing on Cosmic's Codex on if you're a star seed. I just did a whole series on this. If you're a member, you get first access. It will be fully available to you guys in a week or two. But I just put it out. Life path numbers, I just did one on that. Like, wow, like it's just so much. I'm not just putting them out every week now. I'm putting them out with purpose. So that's cool. But what I'm telling you is, I asked Eterna, and she said, I'm always really accurate with 2 and 5. And I'm like, really? And she goes, you are. I said, that's interesting because this communication in 5 is alive, but I choose these decks. It's just really weird. And I find myself to dial in on 3 and 4. And if you ever watch Beyond the Veil, you'll notice when I ask her, she says 2 and 5. And sometimes she'll say 1 and 2 or 1 and 4. But she always picks 2 and 5 randomly. I say pick a number 1 through 6 randomly, and she'll do 2 and 5 for me. Interesting stuff. All right, let's take a look here, Crystal. Let's dial in and see what's coming in. Ooh, angelic card first. Emotions. This is you leaning into your spirit body, your light body. I love this for you, Hurley. Look at that. Look at, wow. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, that's the angelic card. This is you going forward, turning your back on the past. This is you pushing forward, reaching out. You have somebody on your mind, obviously. We obviously know that. There's a card trying to pop out here. I'll take it because it's sitting there. This is a hanging card. This kind of is like saying next card. It's preloaded. So this card's kind of coming out. You're waiting for it. This is your soul saying, hey, logically, we're at this next place. Look at patience is a virtue. Patience is there. That's Virgo energy. This is Libra energy. We're getting in here. This is happiness. Dark horse candidate leading in. Very short energy to get from here to here. This is called short throw. It's not really far to get there, right? Money's right outside your energy. Like you can make money quick, love, anything. You have knowledge. You have divine knowledge. And it's really hard to kind of let it go. You can't unknow the divine knowledge. That's what I love. Just so you guys understand what I'm talking about, the King of Swords and Queen of Swords, they have full swords. Not all of the sword carriers have full swords. And you'll see when I pull swords, watch what I'm pulling today, you'll see. But the King and the Queen of Swords have full, complete swords, meaning they have all of the information. You have all of the information you need. Here we go. Look at Emperor energy, boss mode, parent energy. It's I got your back. You got my back. I got your back. Top down, the universe says I got your back. You got my back angelically. This is you heading into a new phase of your life. This is you locking into this version of yourself that cannot be stopped, cannot be slowed down. It can really be appreciated. Even if you're tired, right? Realize you're not tired. You're just living a life where your soul has started to outgrow the old version of yourself. And I know tired just feels like, but appreciate that. Take time, kick your feet up, watch a movie, get the popcorn, whatever. Appreciate that moment you're feeling down. And I take naps every day after school. Not when I'm on vacation, not when I'm on break, only when I'm at school, because I appreciate that, because there's an energetic exchange that happens while I'm at school. And the reason I feel it, the reason I connect to it, the reason I dial into that is because when we feel that, it's either energetic pain, hurt, knowledge, is something shifting between. But you have it too. You have the ability to kind of recognize the depth that comes along with the understanding, knowing something, the capacity to share. That's not something that everyone just gets. That's what you're bringing into this. You're sharing this information. This is the beginning of the spear, the strength spear. This is the start of the harmony as we come back down, as we look at the golden position for you. And most people don't fear that failure. And you're saying, I'm going to show you why. You know what they fear? They really fear? And what you're trying to show me, that patience. They fear trying, or at least being seen trying and failing, right? And look at this. see how that works? I ask you guys to really come back. Go quarter speed. Call me out and say, hey, magic hands. No, it's all divine. It's all divine will. I hit the camera. I just talked to my guides ahead of time. I said, we ready? We ready. We dialed in. We in. We're good. Let's go. This is what I'm telling you. Golden position. Angelically, you are touched. You have angelic energy upon you. It's like a kiss of the angels on the forehead. As you wake up, you get the kiss and then you wake up. They don't have to be around you. They're with you. They're forever with you. That's what I see. And so when your fear is to not try, or you see people not trying, or your fear is to worry for people not trying, don't worry, because you're asking for clarity while protecting others. And I feel like that's what this comes down to, but you're just protecting an illusion of them. That's it. Look there's the friends first, friends and family. 3 of Cups, we talk about this all the time. 3 of Cups really comes in with that Cancer depth energy, the Chariot energy. That's the nurturer. That's the deep friend. That's the Cancer giver. This is the fulcrum. This is the beginning of the harmony, the strength. But your strength is through your friends. That's what it's starting to show us. Look at this. Heartbreak is here. Heartbreak is really what's setting us up. This is divine heartbreak. This is the Akashic heartbreak. This is letting yourself feel the heartbreak. Feel that heartbreak. Embrace heartbreak. Cry the cry, right? Because when you get into that moment of heartbreak, and we're not calling it failure, we're calling it clarity. But when you get into that heartbreak, because when we're setting this up to that moment of what I'm going to call clarity, this is when that anxiety tells you, hey, this is why you feel that way. Past lives matter. Energetic exchange matters. Timeline matters. You and I matter to each other, right? We matter. Like I matter to you, you matter to me. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you desire in a way that can honestly be tolerated. There's a version of you that's really starting to succeed ahead of you, and it's starting to clear the path. And that's this thing you're not seeing. That's the thing you're starting to feel, but you don't see quite yet. And there's the patience. You have 2 knights straddling you. I mean, what I see here, and I don't know if you guys see this, you see an emperor with their queen. You see the 2 knights straddling them, the friends, the people. You have the heartbreak. You have this major moment happening. You have this moment hitting. This is beautiful because what it's showing me is this is real. You're not behind. You're resisting that next identity. You're closing something off, because what it's really telling me is you're ready to live, but you're afraid to feel what's happening. And that's those people. Now, like I said, but we fear the failure. That's different than fear. Like fear, it's fear of the seeing of the fear. Like it's like you don't want to look silly, right? You're like, I look how silly I look trying and falling. Yeah, it's a Chariot energy. Look at this. You have you emotionally, this is your emotional channel. Look at, they're all angelically touched. See? So they have this angelic touch. This is your strength. Look at angelically guided. I'm like, you are a very strong-willed person. I love it. Don't dismiss this. I know you might not feel you are, but you really, really are. And the universe is trying to tell you, you have this gift, you have this ability to tap into the angelic realms. You have this gift to really, absolutely talk to the angels. To call in angelic support, not visualize. There's no angel here, but these cards are being handed by the angels. Okay? Look at this tower moment. Are you going through an angelic tower moment? I really believe you might be going through a heartbreak. You might be going through some major shift, some major shift. It's not closure as much as it's something. Is something's not giving you up as much as you have to decide if you want to give it up. That's the short throw energy. This is heartbreak. This is major heartbreak. It's your chance to decide, because this is Sagittarius energy. This is the spark. Is there a spark there anymore? And we're going to pull on this in just a moment. This is the moment you decide, do I go back, go forward, do I stay? Because whatever this Emperor energy is, whatever this depth of this Emperor energy is, it's overcoming something. We're fighting something. There's definitely some kind of challenge of battle. I don't know if this is an X, but this is ancient energy right here. This is at the base root of the emotion. This is one of the most powerful positions. If this disappears, this whole thing just starts to fall. This is you. You and this energy, you and this other person, I feel like it's another person, have some kind of friends first, but you're not in communication. Something's holding you back. You're fighting, but you are holding your sword. You know everything. You're reaching out, but you're not talking. You're patient. The patience pays off. I'm going to tell you, it has paid off. Prince Charming's right here. There's love that's circling a breakup. There's love that's circling an ex. There's love that's circling, is this what you really want? There's love that's circling this fear of failure, fear of looking silly, of looking vulnerable. Because this clarity comes in with that illusion falling and saying, is this real or is this an illusion? This is like the truth of saying, do you love how you feel, or do you want to feel better? Do you like how you felt? Do you like how you feel now, or do you want to feel differently? Or do you want to enhance how you felt? Because there's 3 paths that you can take here, and that's what you have to decide. Because you enjoy the feeling, but it scares the living hell out of you. Like, that's what I see. It's scaring the living hell out of you. Because it's so wonderful. It's angelically a gift from the divine. It's like angels saying, hey, wear this talisman. And you're like, what? And you're like, what? And they find this talisman just sitting. And you put it on. And it becomes your good luck charm. Whatever this thing is, it becomes whatever this, you take it and bring it to become, how do I say this? Becomes part of who you are going forward, because this Dark Horse Cannon is Virgo energy. This is justice energy. You're going into it fairness only, clarity only. And when we look at this closure, this here is something you decide on. But there's a Prince Charming sitting outside the door. You're fighting the ending. You're fighting something, a heartbreak sitting there. Because is this what you really, really want? This is rebirth. This is rebirth. This is one of my favorite cards. The Death card is the second favorite, but it's divine rebirth. It's the blueprint of the universe saying, no, you're just going into a new chapter. You know when you watch a movie or you watch even a television show and it leaves you on a cliffhanger? That's what just happened. That's what just went down. That's what you just realized. The cliffhanger happened and you're like, what? And that cliffhanger has set you up. And that's why it feels so disconnected and you have such powerful energy down here. That's why those 22 major arcana make a bigger difference. That's when we start looking at the major arcana in your reading, they have such a more powerful impact because they show up with, hey, it matters. And it really matters. You can ignore it, but you still feel it. Lover's energy. There's angelic love here. There's your angel right there. You guys see it? Does anyone else see it? I'm going to go back to chat for half a second. Does anyone else see the love there? Do you guys see the angel? Look at this. Like, there's your $1 million payday right here. So what I'm looking for you is, this is soul tribe energy. This is different than what you've ever felt. This is something brand new. This is a brand new, or it's star energy. It's starseed. This is something that comes in with rebirth. The next chapter is not the same as the last or the one before that or the first chapter. This becomes something brand new. That's why you're setting up, it's almost a structure of happiness. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm pointing out. See, because when you lean into this, see the angel right there hiding inside the Lovers card. Because most people go, oh my God, look at Lovers, and I say, look at an angel. The angel's there. The angel's sitting on top of the Queen of Swords on the first card you pulled, which is angelic, saying, no, I've always been here. You've always had unconditional love. You've always been in love. You've always had love. You've always been in love. Look at this. Curiosity Kid leads into this sense of love. Look at this. Relationships changing. That's all. Not ending, changing. Not ending, changing. Look at this. Relationships changing. Look at. I'm telling you. Like, I feel what I feel. I know what I feel because of what? Because the Akashic Divine Blueprint card. The Tea-Stained Tarot. It's directional. The heartbreak doesn't mean ending. The heartbreak, most people look at the Three of Swords and say it's over. No. It's not over. The Ten of Swords with the heartbreak card means it's over. It's done. You're at the brink of ending. Look at this. You're the one. That's the difference. That's the problem, is you've never been the one. You've never felt like you were the one. You were the most important treasure in the palace. But you are. You really, really are. What I see here for you is you're leaning into this masculine, I'm important, I matter, I'm a starseed, I know what I am. I know I have angelic presence. I'm being led to the path. Don't fight the anxiety. Ask it why it's there. Why? What is it calibrating you to go do? This is what I see. This is the reality of what I see. When you're leaning into whatever this is, this brings you into a sense of truth. So, Crystal, when you're doing this, you want the universe to lean you into the sense of who you are. Because what it's telling you is to lean into this version of yourself. Let the relationships change. Let the heartbreak happen. Don't fight these things. Because we get so busy trying to dissuade and fight and hurt and say, well, that I'm done. And no, it's like we have not really. I'm going to give you a good example. Have you ever fought for love? Have you ever had someone fight for you in love? Have you ever had someone come at you and say, I really love you? Have you ever had a job come back and say, hey, we need you? And then what happens when that person comes back and says that you're the only one? Does it get worse or better? Does it get worse or better? Because what it really does is it sets it up, because the Tower moment sets up that moment of there is no other you. And is it kind of a simply sad, I need you, you're the only one? Or is it, you are the best thing I've ever had? I didn't realize it. It's the investment. It's we spent so much time, we put so much work into this, let's not let it dissolve. It's that energy. It's the reality that you're starting to date or find more emotionally mature partners, friends, allies, and you're growing the relationship. I'm super curious. I want to pull on the scepter of the Emperor. I just want to see what comes out here. Look at this. Sagittarius energy. It's also the Knight of Wands. It's passion first. It's letting your heart lead, not your logic lead. Our logic is the worst thing in the world, right? Our logic is a pain in the ass. Our logic, we can trick ourselves. We can tell ourselves 17,000 different stories, you know? Think about like breakups. Money not getting paid back. We can make up all these different stories. We can tell ourselves so many different stories when we fill in the narrative. It's not fill in the blank. It's we don't know the rest. And leave it at that. We don't know. We don't know. Don't know. And these cards tell us, because what happens here is you are in a past life cycle with this person or this other partner. And that's why the relationship is changing, because it's telling you Emperor mode energy. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? And you're the one. You are amazing, Crystal. God damn, you're amazing. This person, whoever this ex is, whoever this partner is, I feel like it's ex energy. It's almost like you're on the brink of breakup. You haven't broken up, but you're on the brink of breakup because you're in your head over this person. There's this. You are the one. You're leaning into this very, very strong. Very strong. Sticking your grounds. Holding to your guns. Love me correctly, or don't love me at all, kind of thing. Loving this. And it lets you stand strong with this. You know? Come at the pink peach. Look at all these angel cards. Look at, guys, you want to see what I'm talking about? These are angel cards. Just to show you what you have, Crystal. Like, I'm going to show you. Just give you an idea of what I was seeing. Face up. This. I'm going to mess up my entire tarot deck here, but look at all the angel cards you had. I'm just going to tell you, like, they were talking to you. Like, it's like a whisper. It's like the lawyer in your ear kind of thing. Like, hey, you know? Like, I get it. See, like, this is your divine blueprint. This is you leaning into it. You're just taking the advice right now. You're saying, hey, tell me something. And your soul's like there. See what I'm saying? I'll have to hide these back, but you'll see. Look, this is the only thing you're not taking action. This is take action cards. Like, these are your take action cards, right? Am I right or am I right? Like, you're not doing anything. You're just getting advice first. You're getting advice first. You're gonna let your soul try to acclimate to the advice, right? And then this is like, is it correct? Check the gyroscope, right, of the soul, and that's kind of what you're doing. And so this leads you to following the divine blueprint and getting the angel to say, hey, you have an angelic support team. Like, how cool is that? And I think it might even be just one angel that's very powerful, like Archangel Michael or somebody, Gabriel, but you have one angel that just shows up at the very end. It says, love is. Am I right? You are very lovable. I'm gonna shuffle these around so we're not kind of stacking the deck. All these angel cards. Hey. Get some iced tea here. Yeah, my voice going crackle. How you guys doing? How's your Friday going? Charmings. Now I feel better. And when I also do that, I don't know if I actually tell you guys, I don't tell you often enough, but when I do that, I'm taking that crystal, I'm taking your energy from your reading and I'm spreading it across all these tarot decks. It's kind of like a seasoning. You have such delicious energy, we're spreading it. Right? Like, why wouldn't we want your good energy all over this place? Like you set up the other readings. And I don't say too much about that, but you have good energy. All right, let's take a look here. Let's keep going. Wow, it is much busier on Friday mornings. Much busier. All right, let's see. Who do we got here? What about Anne's Human or Just Call Me Hen? Are you guys in here? You guys still here? I'll grab you guys if one of you two are here. I told you, Alex. I told you, yeah. Henna's here, yeah. Alright, let's take a look. And then for members, guys, I'll be back on Monday for a members only Monday. Alright, Henna's here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, you stick around. See, I donated on Wednesday. Do not get to read for me. Is that true, Divinity? Is that true? Is that true? I know there was someone I almost didn't read the other day. That was gosh, who was that? It was like right at the end. Let me see. Oh, you know what? If you donated a cup of coffee, that's why. Yes, I can grab you. That's why. Yeah, because I don't get a notification here. That's why. You have to you let my moderators know we can queue you in. That's why. Yes. I see. I'm just checking now because it gets so busy. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Divinity. Hey, D, so join the queue for me. So then we can, because it's almost becoming like a requirement just because the queue can get so busy. What do we got here?
I felt your name in the wind sigh. Not a word spoken, yet you replied.
And I had it set up on here. I don't know why the coffee doesn't. Because I thought I had it set for a coffee cup to to donate on here. I know I had something on here. Let me see. Oh, it might have been the old one. I just have to enable it again. I think that's all. All right, let's see. Let's see if this works. Yeah, this should work. All right. Okay. Yeah, it should pop up now for you guys. It should definitely pop up. Okay. Yeah, I think I had it disabled on this setup because I had changed the cameras around. I started to make some changes. I must have missed that. That was my fault. But I can add you in the queue. There we go. All right. So hens up first. Or actually, no. I've had, and I'll grab Divinity, and let's see here. What has Spring got installed for me? Let's see, decks 3 and 2. So what? Oh, first card. Like wow, that card jumped. Emperor Energy, its ownership, it's no more being pushed around hen. That's really power. That's golden position coming in saying this is you setting up the gyroscope, setting up, it's not emotional walls, it's boundaries. And that's what we usually do, right? We set up those emotional walls, but it's saying, hey, I'm setting up real boundaries for yourself. I have boundaries. And that's what this is. You have boundaries for yourself. And cutting people off is kind of what your heart usually does. But this is real boundaries saying, I want this, this, and this for myself. And the boundaries are real. And it's a justice situation. It hasn't gone into effect. The outcome will be, it's not just cutting people off, because when you cut people off, you still desire them, want them, miss them. It's setting up boundaries, because what it does do is it gives you a sense of self-identity. It gives you a sense of purpose. It gives you a sense of meaning instead of just following someone else's, basically their orbit, their gravity. And when we do that, what we do is we look at these cards, and that's why it looks at that internal state of your energy, right? And it gives us that orbit, that gravity, and we look at how each and every card matters, because this represents that structure that we're getting to set in place coming in the next month or two, even more, because the Emperor energy follows that spring, March, April energy. By March 21st to April 20th, like that's when you'll expect this, within basically 30 days. 31 days, like a month from today. Give yourself 1 month from today and say, hey, this is I'm giving myself internal dialogue that I'm gonna do this, right? It's, you have structure, you have the ability to have form, you have the ability to dissipate the energy that no longer matters to you. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. It's strength. It's regulating your emotions. It's you saying, nah, I'm not answering that. That's not for me. It's you cutting people off when it matters, not cutting people off because you're just going to have them left unread, or left even on unread, right? Because but you're still knowing that this is energetically sitting there. So you're teaching yourself polarity, teaching yourself how to hold both light and shadow in that peaceful place, and living in introspection, not isolation. That's what this is for you. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful growth period for you, a spiritual growth period. And that's what we're doing, because each place, we always look for these big win moments, and they don't always have to be big win moments. It's learning passion for yourself. It's connection. And I tell people all the time, ask yourself about kissing, right? Kissing someone. There's like the kiss, and then there's the whoa kiss, the wall kiss. Why does the wall kiss happen? It's because we understand how we reflect energy back to each other. That's what it really comes down to. Because when you get the wall kiss, it's an energetic exchange. It's not just two lips touching. It's not. It's a concentration of magnificent power. It's the attention to that power. It's your field grows. It's that energy that comes along with that. So Hen, you're coming into this spring energy with this sense of you're setting boundaries. And not to block people out or cut people off, but to set yourself in this new place. Let's take a look. Hearing Q is adding people without... Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm back on chat. What do you mean? I'll give you guys a rundown of who's in the queue. The queue is busy. There's 14 people in the queue. Like that, no joke. The only reason I don't do the queue rundown is because it takes a long time. That's why Ethereal, I think, and Brenduska have access to this. I think you guys can log in and see it. But it's Snea, Sam, I Am, Pooh, Diamond Girl, Rona, Country, Intuitive, Kritika, Alex is back in here, Anything, Sunshine, Miss K, Joanna, Lula, and Sanjana is who I have possibly queued in. And Unshuman and Divinity are currently being read, if Unshuman's here. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. It's not that it's broken. Yeah, it's just there's a lot of people here. I think Friday mornings are a lock-in when I go full-time. Like Friday mornings, I think it'll be Friday mornings. Frequency Friday will be Friday mornings. I think they were pretty safe to say you'll catch me on Friday mornings. Like, that will be a dead giveaway. Yeah. Like, it's so popular right now. But yeah, no, that's the cue. All right. Unshuman. All right. Or Divinity. Whoever's here first. This is a second call for Unshuman, though. So, this is what I did for you, Alex. Actually, this is what I did for you. No, there's no spin the wheel. This is literally what I do. There's no spin the wheel. We'll just give him a second. I'll replace the people. Trust me. I know. I get it. This is what I do. I give people a chance to come back. But Divinity's supposed to be here, too, so... There we go. Divinity's in. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's replace Unshuman then. I'll give you guys a chance. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me. And this is after Divinity. Alex, you kidding me? You kidding me? Again then. Aha. Yeah, alright. It's so lucky. All right, Divinity, what will happen between Jimmy and I this year, if anything? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for telling me about that Cards and Coffee. Sorry, Cards and Coffee. I'm thinking of Cards and Coffee. Thank you for telling me about the donation through Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah, I had no idea. But it should pop up in here. It should actually show up, just like when we get donations. And I actually thought I had that on here too. Oh, you know what? That's why we're not seeing it. God damn it. Like, that's why. I was wondering, I'm like, because people are donating and I'm not seeing it. And you guys are probably like, wow, Cosmic's kind of being a dick. There we go. All right, there we go. This should work. Okay, that should definitely work for us. I had updated all the cameras, the table layout, this, and I never put this back on. So what you guys will see is like when you donate, it'll pop up here. If you donate for a cup of coffee, it'll put up here. It should show now, and I just never re-enabled it. That's my fault. I wasn't even thinking about it because I don't really think about that. All right, Divinity, this is you. Thanks for giving me the heads up. All right, decks. Which decks do you want? What 2 tarot decks do you need? And as always, you guys can join or come over to cosmicboogeyman.com and book a reading there too. I have it fixed, so I'll actually read through Zoom, and I think I can even record it through there too, if I remember correctly. I think I can record that and then share it with you guys afterwards. But that's the other thing. But I can do Zoom. We can talk to each other. We can actually set up. But it's this still same setup. It looks just like this, and it's just we talk. Like I can hear you, you can hear me. You can screen record it for yourself if you want on your side of things, which is something I recommend people do. It's just say screen cap it, do what you want to do, and then you have a copy of the whole thing for yourself, right? And then you don't ever lose it. You go, I have a copy of the video, and so you're more than welcome to record it. All right, let's do this, Divinity. Let's see. I'm gonna go with 1 and 6. I haven't done this because it's Divine Moon. So let's take a look at Jimmy. Oh, easy there. Easy there. What will happen? Jimmy and I this year, if anything. Friends, you guys are friends. I get that. That's pretty good, right? I love friends first. That's solar output. You guys are definitely going to be friends. And you're committed to friends. I get that. There's something sneaky here. Logically, you feel like there's something sneaky. That's what we get here. So there's definitely something more, but you guys haven't admitted. There's nothing. Yeah, the universe is playing a game here. They might not be the person for you. They might be the catalyst for you. That's what it might be, Divinity. Oh yeah, the universe is definitely playing a part. There's patience in this. Can your friendship hold patience? Can you be patient friends for one another? That's a possibility. The patient friend, this is an angelic card too. Look at how cool that is. Yeah, you definitely want more. Look at, so you're both out in the cold. I think you guys have feelings for each other, just so you know. That's why you're feeling this. That's why you're like, but I want more. They go, yeah, they want more too, but neither of you will pursue it. Maybe there's a runner chaser. Maybe there's the anxious attachment kind of thing, the dismissive avoiding kind of feeling, because that's what we're really looking at here, right? All these different feelings that come along. But this is patience. This is that moment of patience. This is Virgo patience. This is Sag patience. This is patience is a virtue. This is that moment of saying, Divine Blueprint, if you can be patient with them, then yes, you'll date them. If you can be patient and still be their friend, then yes, you'll date them. That's the big difference. Look at this, because there's a lot of regret, a lot of worry that we don't understand. There's things that are written in their Divine Blueprint that we never get access to. You will never get access to. There's problems and issues and things in there that I think will be honestly never going to be seen. Solar output. It's this. A lot of worry. There's a lot of worry and regret in your read right here. Like, I worry about this, this, and this. I walk away. I want this, this, and this. You're so worried. This is a lot of worry. Okay? Stop worrying about if you will, and just enjoy how amazing friends you are. Because I'm going to tell you, before I married my wife of 25 plus years, right? And we are still best friends. But what happened is, before I married her, we were friends first. We were co-workers. We had kids together and everything. And like, I wouldn't be the same person without her. My point is, you have to grow the relationship, and this is harmony. You came into it being friends. The universe made you friends first. Why? You don't have control. You don't have the ability to say, I want more. When do you get to, you don't get to say, give me the steering wheel, goddamn universe. Universe like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is the tough road here. Let the angel drive. You guys are talking. You guys are talking, right? Like, what do you, a lot of cups, a lot of feels. Got a lot of feels going on up in here. A lot of feelings for this person. I can tell you, you're feeling a whole lot of feeling here, Divinity. Maybe 2 more cards here. Look at. Look at, you have two choices: walk away or lean into the fact that you're going to get married to them. They're the end of the road. Be there for them no matter what they need. Okay? I'm just so curious. This is the past life thing that you're trying to figure out. Are we really past life? Angel says, yeah, you're past life. This past life passion. That's why you're like, please kiss me. Please take me. Please just hold me. Right? Please just make me feel comfortable. Well, this last card, I'm sorry. I Prince Charming. Like, really? Boom. Hey. Mic drop. Boom. Really? Come on. Yes. Yes, look at this. This is past life. This is passion. This is you walking away. You're so in your head. You've written a narrative that doesn't even exist, by the way. Like, this narrative is all in your head because you're all in your feelings. And this narrative is really being written. Look at cups, cups, cups. This is all I don't know whose signs what. I don't know what signs you guys have here, but that's Sag, that's Virgo. That's 5 of Cups is Scorpio. I think this is what 7 of Cups. That's Scorpio, right? Wait, no, it's Pisces. Capricorn energy. Devil in the details. Look at how you guys are. Life lesson at the heart of this. Like, the 5 of Pentacles is life lesson. Look at, you guys are going through something together. I'm going to tell you, it's harder on them than it is on you. It is harder on them than it is on you. Like, that I can tell you. They're long term. If you guys can be friends, then you guys can be lovers. That's what the universe is telling me to tell you. You guys can absolutely be long term. It's patience. Do you have patience for them? Or can you wait? Because that comes down to being patient. Could you wait 1 year to date them? If I said 1 year from today, you'll date them. If you can keep being that number one to them. That's what this is. And so that's what you're saying this year. It's saying, what about 1 year? Like, how funny is that? I just went back and reread your question. You said this year. Alex Ramirez. The Alex Ramirez. 2. All right, let's do this. Alex Ramirez. Again. All right, what was your question? What did you have for a question on here, Alex? And give me the 2 tarot decks. This is a sign from the universe that you are meant to be read. Like, no joke. With all these people, and you absolutely got picked random again. Decks 3 and 4. And what was the question that you had? Let me pull somebody else from the queue here. All right. Let's see. Critica. I guidance it is. Right? Smack the deck. As Ethereal always loves smacking the deck. All right, so what I've been doing is reading 3 cards, trying to get you guys through here, trying to get you in and out. I know you guys have been waiting. King of Cups. This is a spiritual card. This is the inner core of your soul. Yellow card being the solar output, the outer output of your soul. This would be the depth. This is Leviathan. There's the travel. There's the dipping your toe in the water. This is the leaving yourself open, vulnerable. I like this. I really do. Divine guidance is you're heading into this moment of vulnerability, depth. You're finding more depth in whatever this is you're looking for. Wisdom, depth. Cup, scepter, we're really learning. Hands are full. You're really learning a lot more than you've, I think, expected to learn. Going into the universal truth of this, we look at whatever this is. We look at this, how feelings and pain and punishment and pressure and all of this shapes people. But we don't lose ourselves in that pain. That's this golden position. That's this wisdom. That's when we lose ourselves in these other old versions of ourselves. We forget who we were. Really, we really do. Ask yourself who you were 2 versions ago. And don't be afraid to think. And don't be afraid to realize that. Say, oh, wow. And I know, I look at old pictures of myself. I say, oh, my God. I forgot that. Look at those pictures of yourself. I ask you guys all the time. I talk about this to Ethereal all the time. Before you started your YouTube channel, before you started your social media, before you started your new job, before you started dating the person, before you got married, before you had the divorce, before you had kids, that's a good way to look at how you were before that version came out. There's a new version coming out now. There's another version. That's the depth that comes in here, Alex. Heart chakra, fulcrum. Look at this. King of Swords is a truth seeker. You already know the answer. The divine blueprint's pre-written. There's only so much you can change, right? You have minor choices. I liken it to this, and this is a very, very, it's a silly way to look at it, right? But we're loyal to our blueprint. We have to be. You see it all the time. I pull the cards. I'll pull back-to-back cards. You'll hear me call the card before I pull it. That's what makes this so fascinating. I ask nothing of you guys. I ask nothing from any of you. You know what I ask? I ask you guys to just lean into your own spirituality and find yourself. Be the best goddamn version of yourself. That's the truth seeker. That's the Aquarian. That's the King of Cups. That's the Scorpio rebirth energy. That's the best parts of ourselves. Because when you're loyal to that self, the version of you, the one who changes versions after version after version and doesn't just sit on your hands and say, right? And know that pain can be punishment and loss can be growth and all that. We learn that we can become, we look at the Akashic blueprint and say, I'm sure, that's great. The long game is the best part of you, because when you're loyal to you and you're loyal to yourself and loyal to that part of yourself that knows being alone is okay, but growth is really the biggest part of you. Freedom, that's this. You have two things coming in. This could be people, could be jobs, could be opportunities. Akashic card leads into, ready for this, an angelic card. How fascinating is this? Winning at all costs. There is no other alternative. There is no other choice. One sword leads into five. This is two other people. These people try to take you out. People who don't respect you, don't understand you, they misunderstand you. But their clarity is not your job. Their clarity is not your responsibility. Them not understanding. Angelically, it's telling you they'll figure it out. They'll get it. You could be a catalyst for other people going forward. You could be a catalyst for new people. Because think about falling in love or getting this place in. It's a simple way when we look at this divine blueprint, right? When we look at this, it's really one of the simple ways to look at it. And I know it's so silly, and I don't want to say this because it keeps telling me to do this. But it's telling me when you make a divine blueprint, it's as simple as this. You decide to eat. One fact remains. You will eat. Everything else is open for interpretation. You should decide, I want to go have pizza. I could have a hamburger. I could make a salad. I could eat healthy. I could eat bad. I could have a soda. I could have water. These interpretations. Those are you. That's you. Those are what you're going to be loyal to, because that's what you want. There's nothing around that environment of what you're doing. That's you in the version of you who you create in the next version. Think of those people who are health freaks. And then there's other people who consider them to be health fanatics. And then there's those other people we call health enthusiasts. It's all the same person. It's just a matter of perception. And what we're doing is we're setting into the tone of what you look at yourself as and who you become. And that's what we're doing. We're letting you win at all costs, giving you the knowledge you can take and win. Because as you move forward, you understand you are not the hard to love. You're not the hard to control. You're the hard to understand, because you are growing at an exponential rate. Respect your boundaries, respect your clarity, and you are lovable. And that's all that comes down to. All right, let's keep going, my friends. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. I really, really do. Let's split the deck and get a checkout. I'm super curious. Yeah, look, I was gonna get one. That's study or love, and this is Sagittarius, fast-moving action. Boom, like lightning strike. Is it not? Loving this. Intuition first. All right, Alex. Good message, man. A girl or guy, or I don't even know. I shouldn't even gender stereotype anybody. As a teacher, I should know that. Like, this feels very like strong. Like, get out of my way. Get out of my way, I'll tell you. Damn you. Really. It's really powerful. But the truth is, it's like you own this. It's like you own the version of you coming up. You have the ability to be whatever you goddamn want to be. And we do this all the time, and we really forget about it. We just fall into letting someone else change this. It's like, no. I know who the hell I am. Like, do you think people tell Cosmic who to be? No. My principal tried to once. I said, stop. I said, stop right there. Settle. Know your place. No, seriously though, it's like, I'm not trying to be better than anybody else. The part that makes me dangerous is I try to put those swords in everybody else's hands, right? I try to hand a sword out to all of you, and I say, here, protect yourself. You are so good. I said, let me show you how amazing you really are. And I'm not trying to boost you. I'm trying to show you through what I consider to be this, I don't even want to call it, fortune reading thing. Like I said earlier, tarot is not that, it's not a fortune telling. It's, I'm reading you in a symbolic map. I've overlaid this consciousness spread as a scientist who also is very much into spirituality. Don't get me wrong. I manifest every day, all day. I feel the feels. I really do. Each one of these cards has a meaning. That's why I have so many different tarot cards. That's why you hear me talk about the Akashic and the angelic. It's not gimmicks. It's not gimmicks to me. Yes. Oh yeah. Like I have 3 college degrees. I worked at Dell. I teach computer science in college, and kids, like, I understand, like, I use AI. I'm very, very attuned to technology. Like, I taught my kids how to build servers. Like, I'm really attuned to technology. I know science. I know sciences. And that's what it is. So I really find, like, I look at those patterns and I say, well, what's the odds of this? What's the relational connection between these two things? What's the correspondence? Right? Yeah. What's the statistics? What's the high probable statistics of this happening? Yeah. What is that? So it's like you're seeing a spiritual science on this channel, and that's what's different about this. Because I'm not trying to sell anything to anybody. I'm just trying to say, is this real or not? And it really comes across something. All right, let's grab 2 more from the queue and let's keep going. Diamond Girl and Miss K 9118. Not to be confused with Miss K 9119 or Miss K 9117. All right, let's keep going, my friends. I appreciate you for being here. I'll be on here for about another 45 minutes, I think. Maybe a little bit longer. I'm just going to keep going pulling. I'm just pulling three. I'm just trying to get, I'm trying to limit my readings. Not to give you less, but to kind of not overdo it. Like, I think I overdo the readings a lot more because I'm so curious, and I really am. And so it gives you guys a chance to get a reading in here. Oh, Kritika. I actually just had you queued in. I didn't think you were here. Kritika. All right, Kritika, give me a tarot deck. 1 through 6, 2 tarot decks. And your question, please. 1 and 5. There you go. Yeah, because I had you queued in. All right. That's what I'm telling you guys. Miss K, you're up next. Yeah, guys, stick around. Because if you're not in here, I can't read for you. Honestly, it makes it really tough. Like, it's so tough. I might have to actually start doing that, like, if you're gone. If you get called, if you're not here, I can't read for your thing. Because it's getting so busy. It's really tough. I have the mindset of 1,000 subscribers, Ethereal, just so you understand that. I really do. And when I do that, and I'm, like, waiting for people, being courteous, and it's like, and so I think I just need to kind of be like, hey, if you're not here, you're not here. Just re-queue in if you come back. Right? And just let the universe decide. No, I know Diamond's here, too. I see you. I'm being nice. Kritika. I'm not kicking you in the office. It's like, this is my spiritual classroom. All right. What is going to happen with my connection with VS? I told him that I cannot be friends with him if he won't commit, and he asked me for time. Hey, I'm not reading on this. He's being emotionally mature here, Kritika. Hold on. Wait a goddamn minute. Like, as a male, a mature male, he's asking you in a mature way, and you're trying to force his hand, saying, I can't be friends with you. You have to love me or else. Hey, red flag. You're a red flag. No, he didn't keep you in ambiguity. He kept you in friendship for a year. Did you guys hook up? If you hooked up, you're saying I want out. You're saying I want out or I want a commitment. And so that's what you're trying. You're trying to force his hand. It's not going to work. I'm telling you right now, it won't work like that. He confessed. So then there's your commitment. He likes you. So just continue with that. Give him time. Like, what are you trying to do here? Pratika, here you go. Look at spark, fast moving action, emotions. This is your soul. Wow, he admitted it. Things we could never know. Things that anybody walking by would never understand. He really likes you. My card said it. You found out he likes you. It's true. But now you're like, okay, now I want you to really tell everybody else. Look at, he's exploring what that means. He's Prince Charming. Angelically, I'm giving you 2 cards at the heart chakra. Hey, don't be a dummy. Don't be a dummy. You're gonna walk away from him? Yeah, okay, what do you got going on? Giving him so long. This is literally your angels talking here. You've given him so long. What else do you got going on? What else? Oh, you got something else? You can't climb a mountain? You're building a race car? Angelic card, look, your relationship is changing. You're gonna regret it. If you walk away, you will regret it. See, you're regretting it. Like, you're regretting it. You're gonna regret it. You're already feeling the regret. Because what he's offering you is not like anyone else. There's only one of him. He's different. You're trying to force his hand because you're like, I want you and I want you to commit to me and there's nobody else and you're going to commit to me and this is how it's going to go, right? And he's like, no, this is 50-50. And you're like, no. And so this 8 has become 10 of wands because you're trying to force it. And so this 8 should be spark. It's like, kiss me, I love you. You love me, I love you, baby. Like, really. He made it a situationship or you both made it a situationship. He didn't make it. You guys, you're both in there. No, you're unhappy. You're unhappy and you're trying to force his hand. Look, you're trying to force his hand. This past life, this stability, this intuition, this happiness, this growth, you guys have moved forward. You have moved forward. It took me 8 years to get married, everybody. It took me 8 years to finally get married. And then I was married for 25, right? It's so crazy. Had kids, adopted a kid. I'm telling you, don't force a hand. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm just telling you, the cards are telling you too. He has feelings for you. You know it. I know what the cards are telling you. This will change in your favor if you... So look, Pratika, then walk away from him. If you're unhappy, walk away from him. Why are you afraid to walk away from him? Because you want my cards to tell you, I'm telling you, he likes you. He wants a relationship with you. And you're like, no, but, and I'm telling you, I'm agreeing he likes you. And you're like, no, but I want more. And my cards are telling you, he won't give you more right now. He likes you. He only likes you. There's a spark between the two of you. You guys have feelings. You guys are connected. And he doesn't want to put anything to this. Because you're pushing him. Like, you're pushing him. I'm telling you, there's feelings here. If you want to take time for yourself, that is your right. That is your right. But you guys have feelings. You can't force his hand. The cards are telling me to tell you, the angels are telling me to tell you, don't tell him what you guys are going to do. You don't walk into a relationship, say, we're now dating. Right? Sign this card. No. It's mutual attraction. But I'm telling you, you're pushing it right now. I'm telling you, I'm listening to you. I'm watching you talk. Ask anyone in chat, yes or no. Is Kritika pushing this relationship? Like, yes or no? Back me up in here, chat. Because I'm telling you, the cards are telling me he likes you. And I'm telling you, he likes you. He wants a future with you. And you're saying no, but he won't commit. And I'm like, okay. He confessed. My other reading said he liked you. And this one had Prince Charming right out there. Like, right in front. Okay, then what's the problem? Yes, that's the problem you're saying, but he says no to it completely. Under your rules, you are not the same zodiac sign. Compare your natal charts and watch what happens. Like, seriously. He's refusing to talk about it because you're forcing him. Pratika, I can't commit. Like, I'm not going to tell you anything otherwise. You're in the wrong here. I'm sorry. You are in the wrong. You don't force him. You are in the wrong. It's not causing confusion. It's not causing confusion. He likes you. He admitted it. And you are trying to say, let's commit. Let's be committed to each other. And if you want to take time, then walk away from him. Nobody's telling you you can't. No one's telling you can't walk away from him. You can definitely walk away. But he has feelings. You know he has feelings. That there's no denial he has feelings. The situationship is not enough for you. That's the truth. Right? That's what's really happening. Yeah. Yes. The situationship is not enough to fill your cup. That's what the real problem is. Yes or no? That's what you're not saying. You're asking, you're saying, I need more. I need more. I need more. And maybe he doesn't have enough. Maybe he can't give you more. And that's why I say compare your natal charts and watch how it looks. Because it's so telling. And that's what I've been doing a lot of research and doing a lot of spending time on. When I look at like when I was doing the spiritual archetypes or looking at the numerology and taking time to study the life paths. Seriously. And so that's what you're going to do. So then walk away. So just don't text him, walk away. Tell him, say, I'm taking a break. And that's what you do. Go date somebody else. So you want me to say he doesn't like you in the reading? You want me to say he's going to commit to you? Because he likes you. He loves how he feels when he's with you. But that doesn't mean he's just going to commit to you. So it's taking him a while to unlock. Yes. Let me ask you this, Kritika. One question only, just yes or no. Is he dating? Actually, I guess it's a little more than this. Because is he dating other people? Or is he only dating you? So he's only dating you. So it's not a situationship if he's only dating you. He is dating you. Like, are you guys not physical? Am I missing that? Because there's a spark here. The Eight of Wands is a spark of feelings. It's not the Ace of Wands. It's like you guys are on the verge of having physicality. Okay, then you guys are right there. You guys have sexual tension. That's why you're so frustrated. You are absolutely so frustrated with him. You have sexual frustration with him. Like, that's what this is. That's what I'm picking up on these cards, and that's what I'm seeing, because that Eight of Wands, and Ace of Wands is active physicality, intimacy, and Eight of Wands is like the desire, but can't pull it off. And the Prince Charming there. Yeah. The tension is immense. Yeah, it's so immense. I would definitely tell you to take a step back from that then, if it's really that hard for you. But you guys aren't physical. You guys are building feelings for each other. He really loves you. I think that's what's coming down to. He's falling in love with you. Yeah, look at angelic. But you're the one who's in worry. You're the one who's like, but does he like me? And like, that's the thing. You guys will get back together, just so you know. This is short-lived. This is short-lived. You'll start talking to him again. That's why you're asking. All right, Diamond Girl, you're up next. And then Miss K, or Miss K, either one, whoever's here first. Yeah. I'm just telling you, you guys will get back to talking again. It's going to happen. That's why I'm like, what are you talking about? You guys are already like together. Yeah. All right. Diamond Girl, and then Miss K, I guess. No, it's not. You're not making me angry. I'm not angry. It's like this. It's I feel the frustration. I can feel the tension. Like that's what's crazy. I'm in your energy, Kritika. I'm in your energy. I can feel the frustration. That's what I'm energetically connecting to you when I read. Like, how do you think I get the reading? That's why I had a hard time with the Zodiac when I was just pre-recording them. I don't know how people pre-record Zodiac. I don't know how they do it. I need the connection. I need the collective. All right, Diamond Girl, what's your question? And Miss K, what's your question? That's why there's a frustration. I can feel your frustration. That's why we're both frustrated right now. Right? Right. That's why you guys are like, what? Messages from the universe. Ooh. Like, that's cool. I was like, I just was about to pull, and then all of a sudden my hand's pulling a card. This is the divine blueprint. This is a completion energy. This is a major life lesson. When this pulls here, this is like a divine message from the universe. Because there's 4 more choices coming in. So this is like, think about it like this. It's like you get a bonus reading. That's the best way to explain this to you, because you finish this, you complete it, you have completion, right? And it's Leo, Taurus, air. It's really all 4 signs. It's fire, earth, air, water. It's all 4 signs. But what it's coming in as is saying, hey, we're getting in that completion energy. You're about to manifest a brand new beginning. Because you completed something, this is what you know. You're in the beginning of something, brand new start. It could be money, happiness, wealth, intelligence. It could be divinely connected, Diamond Girl. What are you doing? You're definitely connected to the universe. Wow. Wish granted. This is really good energy. Wow. You are very, very divine. Wow, you're so divine, girl. You're a divine girl. Like, really, you're so divine. Like, it's so, it reminds me of like an ex. That's why I'm really connecting to this, because it really makes me feel of the strength that you have to create. It's regulated emotion. It's the ability, the law, the rhythm of whatever you're creating is powerful because you're setting it in motion. It's like you know how to do this. Because what we look at here when we're starting to look at these cards, and I start to dial into each card, the world card is really the beginning. It's not the end of growth or end of anything. It's the beginning, because it's the end of that cycle. Like, hey, this is done. I'm on to something new, and you're heading basically into a fool's journey. But you're manifesting that new start instead of going to the fool, which would be 0. You're saying, no, I'm going to create the start instead. I'm not going to go blindly. I'm going to build my brand new start. That's what's fascinating, because you're going into it with all of this past knowledge, all of this where imbalance would kind of help self-correct. You're like, that's not happening. You're saying, no, I'm going into this. I know what I'm doing. There's an equilibrium here to this process. Because what I see here is this 3, and then I see the 9, and then in here, I bet you there's somewhere I can find the 6. But it's this fascinating part of this that we see. You're in this moment of creation, and you maybe realized, if I was to ask, but it feels like this past fear had distorted your perception, and now reality is coming in. And you're saying, I'm building in this my reality, my home, my creation, my wealth, my happiness is based off of whatever you're building here. You're building this on your own accord. It could be even vibrational but I feel like it's more rhythm based, because its relationships follow these predictable, really energetic waves. And if you ask yourself, think about exes or partnerships, you've had these relationships. They go up and down, up and down. And the more you see it, the more you feel that cause and effect. There's consequences that happen with these. All right, let's keep going here, guys. Let's keep going. Lovers, bringing in a new partner. The lovers, with an H on the end. Lovers. What do you think? My southern accent? And this is one of the most the only 3 cards. This is one of the most powerful readings we've had here today, just so you guys understand that. It's the most like not wasting time. It's like bop bop. It's like it's coming in like, think about tanks rolling into town. It's like this is not messing around. This is, you know what you did. You know what you're doing. Coming in strong force. Miss K, it's your turn. Mine would be deck 4 and 6. What are you looking for? Deck 4 and 6, Miss K. Have you given up on love, Miss K? What's going on with you and your coworker? Haven't heard anything about this coworker person. The cards show it, but I'm asking you before I pull, because I'm going to pull 3 cards just to see what I get here. And we know I might pull more, because I'm so curious. Diamond Girl, good read, good read. I like this. Thank you guys for being here. Join in, queue's open. I'll be here for probably about another 25, maybe 30 minutes. Keep reading for a little bit.
I am the first breath of stone, the mother of pulse.
Synchronicities are a good sign.
Never broke.
Synchronicities, they try to get dismissed, like, oh, you're only seeing them because you've been looking for it. No, you're not. Like, when you see the synchronicity, it hits the heart chakra, it hits the solar plexus, right? You feel it when you see the 1111 or the 123 or the 111. When you see those numbers, you go, ooh, it hits different. That's when you're in this place. That's when you know you're there. All right, let's take a look here. Let's pull synchronicities from Miss K. What does it mean? Why are we seeing the synchronicities, Miss K? What is the message behind these synchronicities? Is this about something? Right? Where's the ethereal? This is for ethereal. Ready? You guys hear that? Smacking the deck. Ooh, getting over regret. Work. Co-worker. This is getting over the regret of the co-worker. Maybe you have. Are you carrying regret from the co-worker? The divine blueprint. This could be something even deeper than this. Co-worker energy. You seem to be okay. I just don't think you guys are in that place where you're connecting. Maybe not. Hold on. Tree of Life, 4 messages. It's like we're holding back messages. I'm not pulling that many. I'm not pulling. The synchronicities are. This could also be signs from the universe. You're not seeing all of the synchronicities. That's the other thing. Long term. This is long term. 8 of Pentacles, just so you know, is Virgo energy. It's August 23rd to September 1st. I don't know when you started school, but this is hammered a lot, and it's reminding me that this card comes up a lot for you. So this is August 23rd. Ask yourself, or go back and look, when did you start school? What was the date you started school with this person? Because that's like kind of going out of regret. That's the moment of saying, hey, I'm out of that quiet period. You want to say more, but when you go back into that quiet period again, you won't be able to say anything. That's the long term. So you have to set yourself up into that long term place. Not that you owe anything to anybody, but it's single. So what this is 12 Pentacles sitting right here, and we don't pay attention to it. We don't see it. We don't see it in that sense, right? We have 9 cups, a wish granted. We have 12 Pentacles. We have $1 million payday, $1.2 million, a wish granted perspective. We have the universe playing a part, and none of that even makes any sense. It doesn't even show it. It doesn't even show any of this. So what it does show us is this energy. It shows us all of this energy. So what it does is we add these 2 together, right? We have 12 Pentacles. We add these 2 together. We have 9 cups. 9 cups is a wish granted. And it looks bad, but these 2 are in alignment. The past regret, the past holding back, the past, think about this past relationship with this person. It's the same thing. We're all in the same ups and downs. This right here, 4 of Pentacles, comes in with that Capricorn energy. That comes in with Devil in the Details. This is that Virgo energy. Cups are feelings. Cancer energy, July 12th to July 21st. Summertime energy. Versus the 5 of Cups, which is October 23rd. October 23rd to, it's the right around Halloween energy. I'm going to pull you 2 cards. I'm just so curious. Queen of Cups is that Cancer energy, nurturing energy. It's the holding back feelings. It's not getting into it, dipping the toe in the water kind of thing. I want to feel it. The cherubs are there, but you're both out in the cold. This is a money-based thing. This is kind of like, I want more, but I can't express it. Maybe it's avoidant attachment kind of thing. Maybe it's that anxious avoidance. It could be one of those things, Miss K. It could be getting into that, like running away, because we have this, like avoiding, like how getting into the feelings. Oh, that could be what this is. moon energy. There's more here. There's a lot more between the two of you. This could be marriage. It could honestly be angelic marriage. We have to figure out how to get past all of this or beyond all of this. What we do is we have to talk more and get into this. The divine message here is you're on the right path. So the truth is, are you just okay with this person? Because this is you're making money. You're just making money, but are you making progress in your life? There's a whole lot more here. There's a whole lot more. I gotta stay out of this. Yeah, see, we're blocking. Someone's blocking their feelings. Nine of Wands energy is Sagittarius energy. It's that blockage. Who is blocking? Miss K, what's going on with you and this partner or this friend or coworker? Let's do this. Let's grab another person from the queue. Let's see what we got here. Anything? That's good. I would like to make progress on vacation. Oh yeah, I'm on vacation too, actually. Have you guys hung out over vacation? It seems like you're just alone. Like you're just been alone. That's the only thing. And I'm not trying to say you need anybody, but you're fighting something or something's fighting it or someone's in a fight. It's definitely, there's some kind of restriction or fighting something. That's the only thing I'm give you a heads up on that. Talk over the phone, but he seems sad about relatives. Yeah, man, that's good. Yeah. If he's expressing feelings to you, that could be the Five of Cups. That could be the feelings. That could be the remorse card. That could be what he's doing. It's not about if he's expressing feelings to you. That's really good. That's less than feel. You're more than a friend. That's a good sign. All right. Let's see. And 2. Okay, Pooh Finder and Rona. That's good. You guys are heading in the right progress. Did you guys ever do gingerbread houses? No. No, you didn't. Okay, you did not. Just teasing you. You'll be back to work soon. But do you want to date at work? Or do you want to date outside of work? Which one do you want to do? All right. All right. Pooh Finder 1 and 4. Universe message. Get some iced tea. Read you. I invited him for food, but he declined. He declined? What a jerk. No, I'm just teasing. Was it this week? So yeah, maybe another time. It's people have things to do. That's the thing, and that's not a personal thing. Like you want to hang, I can't. And then this doesn't happen. Things get in the way, right? All right. All right. Universe message. Pooh Finder. Where to sign? All right. I'll be on here. I'm gonna probably pick like 2 more people, I think, and then we'll call it. I gotta get some stuff done. I gotta do some stuff. I gotta stay busy. All right, let's take a look here, Pooh. Universe message. Oh, this is a big deck here.
Beat of the drum, the heart reply. Echoes of power through the sky.
Sag energy, patience energy, past life, regret. Wow. Funny. Look at this. This is like anxiety, fear, worry. This kind of like, it's in the past. This is gyroscope. We're leaving that in the past. So the universe wants us to kind of say, hey, when we're going forward passionately, passion projects only. What is it? If it makes you happy, makes you grow, then yes, it is. If it makes you worried, anxious, upset, angry, whatever, nope, out. Because you're building this moment where the universe is not testing you anymore. It's mirroring you. And you're saying, oh, there's no more testing. It's making you understand. And that's the big difference, is we move beyond that, like, hey, I'm being tested and I'm getting mirrored by the universe. And the universe is reflection of what you absolutely are and do and how you operate. And the moment you stop chasing, you start choosing, then the universe will mirror even that back to you. And what we keep doing, and I see a lot of people do this, they pray for love, hope, money, strength, but they avoid work, weights, they avoid all that intention, all that things they have to put in. That's the difference, right? Think about me. Like, I want to be the world's greatest tarot reader, right? Like, that's the thing. But if I don't read tarot, how can I do that? How can I become that? How can I really dial into this and say, it's not that I am egotistically the world's greatest tarot. It's like, I pull. Like, this happens. And so getting into this place where we're finding this, where we're connecting to, and some people aren't lessons. Some people, they're just understanding, or their connections to these patterns that we refuse to kind of understand or break from. And you kind of lock into, like, I date the same people, I go to the same job, I do the same thing over and over and over, hoping it will change. No, it's the pattern. It's break the pattern. The Six of Cups is a good example. This card in tarot is 11-2 to 11-12. It's Scorpio energy. It's the death card in essence, or the King of Cups. It's that same energy. It's that Scorpio energy. But it's really, if you look at the house, it's the rebirth, it's the fixing, it's the walking away, it's the X energy. It's like that. There's something here. It's the new change. It's the opportunity of getting into something new. But when we look at the Six of Cups, we look at the emotions, we look at the feelings, the cups here, 5 to 6. It's the angelic from the tea stain saying you're following your path. It's being innocent. It's the reunion saying, hey, I just want to be. There's nothing negative to what I'm looking for. In your life, in your existence, you think you were born to this lifetime to be mean? No. It's the corruption of life. It's the corruption of the negativity, the dark. It's that energy. Following that light path, following the past life path, following that, letting go all of those negative feelings, you only lead with the things that matter. Unconditional love, support, those things. You then go forward and figure out what else we can build with. The universe wants you to understand it's really about those life lessons. And that's why I talk about the Six of Pentacles as the Taurus, the Hierophant. Because when I talk about those 5, 6, and the 7 of Pentacles as that Taurus energy, as that life lesson Hierophant energy, that comes in because the scales of justice also mirror, or honestly, it mirages that kind of sense of there's a life lesson, but it's justice, it's spiritual justice. And it comes in with the giving and receiving, but you can actually see, even if you look at them, look at clothes are ripped, this is that, it's not working, giving and receiving. We're going to connect this, boom, manifesting. You're not meant to have that abusive relationship, meant to live in solitude, or meant to live in this sense of dishonesty. It's that part of yourself. It's that living in the solar output. It's that part of yourself. And realizing that the future really requires you to build self-respect and stop negotiating yourself in these standards. Checkout card, universe talking to you, angelic card, really good energy. It's the broken ATM card, right? It's the infinite ATM. It's that, like, the money glitch card. Realizing, like, money is right there at your fingertips if you want it. And most of us are afraid to admit that. Like, no, I can't make money. Yes, you can, God damn it. Like, anyone can make money, and what we do is we get mad at those people who figure out how to hustle and make money. Those people who figure out how they make money. And I'm not talking about illegal money. I'm talking about making money. Like the first valet park. Like the first, like when they had cars and they said, someone's going to make a parking lot. Good idea. Someone's going to do valet. What? That's crazy. But it makes money. It's that kind of thing that's building yourself into a place where you know you have the self-respect to say, I'm doing something that matters. Loving yourself with a truth that becomes so undeniable, so beautiful that it's undeniable. That's what this is. That's what this part of you is. I welcome you guys. If you haven't done so, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it with friends, family, mom, dad, cousin, anybody, grandparents, Mima, Abuela, right? Get them here. Let's get them on here. Rona, you're up next. Can I ask, am I meant to be alone in this life? Of course you're not. Give me 2 tarot decks, Rona. What did you just say this for? What? Am I alone? Am I meant to be alone? I'm with you. You're never going to be alone, Rona. I'm here. Miss K's here. Pooh's here. We're all here. Ethereal, we're all here for you. You're never going to be alone. Snaya's here. Come on. You're never going to be alone. Get out of town. Get out of town. 3 and 5. Rona's being crazy. Being alone. Look at this. Have the strength, bro. Like, come on. Look at this. Rona, really? Look at this. Is the solar output. This is you. This is have the strength to be strong enough to be you. And I know it sounds so easy. But the strength card is one of those cards that really says have self-love. Love you. Don't care if anyone's going to love you. It doesn't matter. Have the unconditional love. Have that self-respect, the courage to say, I love me. I love me. I love me. I really do. And that from me loving me, then I can love others. Then I can I can love you, Rona. Right? I can love you because I love me. And then I can, I'm properly giving you love. I'm giving you the hug. I'm giving you the air hug from here, right? That's what this is. I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm not trying to hurt you. And this is the universe coming in. This is the chariot, the depth. This is the Cancer energy. This is the nurturer. This is you're an ancient soul. This is why you feel alone. Because you're on this earth saying, why am I here? Starseed-like energy. Why do I feel like I don't belong? Why do I feel like nobody wants me? It's because nobody can understand you. Because you're so different. You're so spiritually different. Really? Look at this. Curiosity Kid, get curious to why you're so interested in all these things. Why are you here with me? Why are we here? If you really got to, Rona, if we sat and talked, you would say, what? I will tell you, unconditionally, the only reason anyone subscribes to my channel, that's my mentality, is we're a past life, we have some kind of connection, we have at least a purpose in this lifetime. It might be short-lived, it might be long-lived, and I don't expect subscribers to stick around forever. Some will be long-term. Some have that need for that retreat, and this is fine. But there's others who have been abused, hurt, really betrayed in their lives, isolated. That part of themselves, the nightmare they lived, those people. You are angelically touched. You have so much that's going to happen in your near future. And it's not about people loving you. It's about you loving you. And that is going to cause catalysts in other people's lives. Look, I want to be honest with you. This is Gemini lover energy. I talk about it all the time. I talk about the Page of Swords being Gemini lover energy. You have an angelic love that's absolutely around you right now. This is a wish come true. This is not about someone coming in and saying, I love you. You don't have to worry about anything ever again. This is about starseed energy. Mid-deck pull, rewatch it. I'm very comfortable with what I believe. I'm comfortable with how I pull. I'm comfortable with what the cards tell me. This is like reading a book. This is an angelic starseed. This is the angel saying you're a starseed. You feel like this because you're sorry, not sorry. You're a starseed. You were born off-world. Yeah. You feel lonely because you don't have a connection. That's the problem. You're basically coming into your energy. Yeah, see, sorry, not sorry. The universe is saying you're awakening. That's why you feel like this. You're not just going to find anybody. If you just found somebody who's like, oh, make out all night, right? Or let's just go, I don't know, race cars. I know it sounds so boring or whatever to people, but it's that. You need to have something that has such deep meaning, wisdom, sacrifice, perspective, If you meet a partner that doesn't give you this, that doesn't teach or at least understand the wraparound emotional intelligence, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? If everything's written around the narrative, what do you want? You're a starseed. You need a personality archetype that matches you. You need somebody that has that maturity, that action, that developing sense of understanding to whatever this purpose is that you're finding. And you haven't found it yet. No, you haven't. This is your choice to shape your identity going forward. You're a starseed. Your divine blueprint isn't as written as others. I can tell you that much. You're going to see the readings get more and more profound as we go forward. You matter. You matter a lot more than you realize. This is not about a person coming in. This is not about someone coming in to rescue you, save you. This is about you realizing how much you're different than everybody else. Really. And that's why you're literally, in quotes, said, am I meant to be alone in this life? Like, that's starseed energy, angelic starseed. You could also, there could be Aquarian in your chart, right? We talk about the star card. But that star card, the one that says, by the way, that's an inner clarity card. That's a miracle card. That's have faith. You're in the spotlight and you don't even realize it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to pull for probably maybe one more person. Welcome. I really do welcome you guys to be part of this channel. So make sure you're sharing it. Make sure you're bringing your friends and you're hanging out here. And I'll be back definitely on Monday. I might have to take a break tomorrow, depending on what's going down. Might be taking some time. But I'm going to pull here. If you're in the queue, make some noise. I'm going to grab from the last person here. I really, really do appreciate you guys. And I'm so happy to have you guys be part of the channel. I really, really am. If you haven't done so, and you remember, take a look at the new couple Cosmic Codexes that just went out, Beyond the Veils. Some teaching. And I have new content coming out all of the time. Shorts, long form. And I'm always available to talk. If you guys are looking to hit me up at the Discord. And I'm always looking to read for you guys at cosmicboogeyman.com. Let's pick for that last person. Make some noise. Boost your energy. Get the feels in there. Get your feelings really high and bright. And let's see who gets picked here. Let's see who this last person will be. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you for taking your time to hang. Let's see. Is Country here? Is Country here? I know Country had popped in. Country Love Homestead. What energy should I embody? I love this question. What country saying, what energy should I embody this year to elevate spiritually? Wow, what a powerful question. What a great question. See, the universe, I'm telling you, we lean into this. We lean into we're in the flow state. We're in this energetic place, right? Take this question for everybody, guys. This is not just for Country. Country, this is a great question because I only got to read one question for this Frequency Friday for the universe. And this is a great question, not just for you, for so many. When you're embodying whatever you're trying to exist and you're taking that vibration to a higher place, what are you trying to get into? Country, why don't you pick 2 tarot decks for us and let's go here. Let's keep let's finish this out and let's really enjoy this last read here. Because that's a question I want to know. Like, it really is, what energy are we really trying to embody? Is it outgoing, ingoing? Is it taking on other people's problems? I don't think it is, but 2 and 4. Because I go through the same stuff you guys go through. I'm not like immune. I'm not like, it's like, think about it. Like, nobody can dodge these bullets. Let's see here. First card out. Let's give you a 9-card pull. Let's give you a 9-card pull because I'm curious. What energy should we embody if we're trying to raise our vibration, become a better version? What's that embodiment? What does that mean to us? Look at this. Top down, the universe is saying, coming in from the heavens, coming in saying, obviously lead with intuition. Emotionally, intuition. And emotions will affect your intuition. The more emotional. If you're crying in the middle of a rage, someone can't say, hey, read my tarot. Like, no one's gonna say, hey, want to do oracle card? You're screaming. You're having a breakdown. You're crashing out. No one's going to go, let's read tarot cards. Like, it just won't work. It's that being in the emotional state. You have to be in that state, the very clear state. And that's what really happens when we get there, because it's a wake-up call, realizing emotions affect your intuition and getting a better perspective, maintaining that place. If you want to grow your spirit, understand, logically, tower moments happen. They happen all the time. Happen for me, happen for you, happen for all of us. Think about this. What's the last bad thing that happened? And they happen. Don't ignore them. Don't say, they don't. Like when my heat broke, it's like, God damn it. Like those kind of things happen. When a tire goes flat, or you have to fix this, or you owe someone else money. It's like, it's those things happen because that's the revolutions of the universal wave of consciousness. That's the happiness, that's the sadness, that's us going up and down. That's our life understanding there are the positive and negatives. That's this. Tower moments come in and they go. So understanding you have to expect the tower moments with the love, with the growth, right? And when the negative comes in, you know what comes in next? The positive. When something bad happens, guess what else happens? The positive, the greatness, the unbelievable comes in. There it is, Prince Charming. So love yourself, love others. That's kind of that's the embodiment here. When you're embodying love, you're embodying this. That's a relationship love. That's embodying love. The tower moment here logically sits there. This is temperance energy. That's patience energy. That's the angel energy. That's allowing love to come in, allowing the embodiment of the divine spirit to flow through you, not into you, but through you. One more time, not into you, but through you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let it throw you. Just saying, hey, that person looks like they're having a bad day. Hey, how are you? How you been? I love your coat. Even if you don't love the coat, you can love the coat. You know what I'm saying? Hold the door for the person who's got their hands full. Be that embodiment of what we consider to be the kind, wonderful, good person. The confident person who can be that shoulder to cry on. Hierophant, Taurus, it's that wonderful cosmic key. Allow yourself to be the pillars for someone else. Allow yourself to embrace those life lessons. Know the life lessons happen all the time. Not the universe is happening to you, it's happening through you. It's allow the energy, allow the angels to happen through you, allow the divine to happen through you. So when this happens, you basically get these moments of manifestations. This is the beginning of a manifestation. One pentacle is a manifestation. It's the moment you can plant this pentacle in this field of crops. We don't think about it, do we? No, we don't. We don't really care about it. But when you look at the Knight of Pentacles, the field is so much bigger, and they're holding the same pentacle. It's handed off. This is going to be handed off to the Knight, because then the page disappears, and then the Knight appears, and then it's the same thing. But look at this. At the base root of your emotions, we, you, us, all of us, remain happy. Happiness is the paramount, most key thing you can do. How do we do that? Go to a comedy show. Watch something that makes you laugh. Getting to that place. Enjoy humor. And we forget to do this. We really do. How many of us think about the most funniest person in your life? And I'm talking, doesn't have to be related to you, the person that you remember from childhood. What did they do? They tell jokes. They learn jokes, right? Did they have a favorite comedian? Did they always go to comedy shows? Did they enjoy humor? Did they watch something? That's the thing. Getting yourself into the moment of laughter. Embracing the joking, the laughing, that part of it. It's more than just being loved. It's laugh, it's happiness, it's joy. It's that, because the pain will come. The universe will say, I'll deliver the pain. You deliver the joy. Rock bottom's going to be there for both of us, all of us, even the universe. But what we do with it is up to us. What we do is, it's going to be our decision to build from that. So embodying that happiness, the joy, the fact that you know manifestations exist. Can you prove it? No, it's not up to you to prove. It doesn't matter. It's not your responsibility to prove it to somebody. But what your responsibility is to be happy for yourself, to be unwavering love to yourself. That moment you can say, I care about me. Here we go. Look at this. Take action. Look at this. Ace. Look at this. Ace of Swords is cut off those people, embrace those people, learn with those people, and, walk away from those people. But reality of this is setting it in motion, saying we can do whatever we want. This sword allows the sword to be handed off to this page, become a page of swords. Hands off, becomes a Knight of Swords. Gives you a moment of choice, gives you a moment of clarity. You can be anything you want to be at any point, at any time. It's your choice to take this on. This is the moment of beginning something new. You lean into the fact that I, from this day forward, will always do. I will never become. I am always going to look at my joyous outcome. I'm going to embody success. What is success to you? What does success look like to you? And I say to you listening, to you hearing this, what does success look like to you? When you embody something, you take that on and you embody it. To me, it is happiness. It is love. It is unconditional love. It is patience. It is the pause. It is the emotional maturity. It is that. But for you, success could come in some other way. It could look at, I will never stop working. I will create money through wealth. It is that. I really appreciate you guys for taking your time here. It's that moment we look at with choice. And our choice is part of this embodiment. And you always have choice. You really do. Don't let anyone ever tell you you can't choose. The moment you feel like you do not have a choice, that's not for you. Walk away. Walk away. That's what I really have to tell you guys, because what this is you walking away. You will win at all costs. And that's the last thing I'm going to tell you guys. I lived like this since I was little, since I was abused, since I was beat, and I was like, what in the hell? I had one option, one choice to succeed. The only choice. And they could hear me choking up. Because I remember being abused, and I'm being hit, and like hurt and pain, and all this other stuff that came along with abuse. And I'm not saying my abuse matters more than you. I'm making a point. When we embody this, when we look at this, when we go through these tower moments, we can go one of two ways. One of two ways. Take these lessons and learn from them, live with them, or we can embody what we consider the best version of ourselves and let these people win or let these people falter. Because when I was successful, and I'm talking people like, you would never do this, you can't do this. When I stayed back in second grade and, being called, a dummy, right? And I was like, really? Like, that's what you do? And so when I had dyslexia, dysgraphia, and I saw numbers and words backwards, it was for this. Now that I'm at this place in my life, I go, I see this stuff like bang. The numbers, the words, all the stuff inside out, backwards. I'm like, that's why I saw this stuff inside. I was pre-trained in my divine blueprint to see this. But in school and in formal schooling, it was like, no. Does that mean I don't know how to school? No. I have three college degrees, taught at college, and I had to overcome the hand of the others, of society. Success is measured at whose hand? My hand, your hand, our hand. Do not let anyone ever tell you your success is measured by anyone else but you. That's what you embody. You embody what you think success is. Don't inherit anybody's pain or worry. I and you will always give you total love and support. We are always here. I welcome you guys to always return. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell, set it to all, and I will always be here, guys. I welcome you guys to be back. Hey, if you guys are not looking for a reading and you guys don't really want a deep reading like this, I understand. Hang out, look at the shorts, hashtag Mr. Cosmic. Check me out on all the socials. But if you're looking for something really, really deep, check me out at cosmicboogeyman.com. I appreciate every single one of you taking your time hanging out with me on this Frequency Friday. I will see you guys real soon. I will definitely be back on Monday. I got to take some time off this weekend, but I will be back. I promise you guys. I really do. I love you. And as always, stay safe. Peace. I mean that. If you're not back, I will be so mad at you. I'll see you guys soon. Peace, guys.